The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open looks for three. Haley Muma drains it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me in a I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm bearing it. Grinding and grinding and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top of you have my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the great nuts. Better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me? LeBron James, just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's going to come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, he got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my time.
And a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shoulder.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase!
Like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it
got him in!
out.
Caught!
Touchdown!
Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers, Chamberlain!
Gonna be
32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Cans it!
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away.
Please,
and it's going to be Sanders, recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Shot got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another Deej Experience production. My name is Scott Lockwood. Alongside me is Mr. Dewey Hurd, and we've got Jack Hasbrook, Lisa Lockwood on cameras, and we have Hunter Jordan again tonight, but Sammy Fisher is off of work, and there are severe thunderstorm warnings all across District 10 tonight. So we got Hunter up here learning switch. So Sure, he'll do a great job. Welcome in here to Sheen Field. As let's check out that weather report, Dewey, coming in at the 7 o'clock hour. As not looking pretty. 69 degrees, 87% cloud coverage, 88% humidity, winds blowing about 3 miles per hour, and a 51% chance of rain. As we move later into the night, it moves up to 91%. It's going to rain tonight. Question is, will there be thunder and lightning? Girard already in a 20-minute delay because of the weather. It's going to get dicey all across District 10 in the northeastern part of the state tonight.
Yeah, it's not a matter of question of if it's going to rain. It's going to be when and how much storms we're going to get with it. So we're in for a rough night weather-wise, but it's going to be a dandy game on the field here tonight as the Leboeuf Bison travel over from Waterford to take on the hometown Corry Beavers. And last year's contest was a nice one as the Beavers played at home for back-to-back seasons and got a 14-7 victory over the visiting Bison. A hard-fought victory, and it's going to be another hard-fought victory for whichever team comes out on top this year, as both teams will have their hands full tonight. Leboeuf coming in with a very tough win against Farrell at home last week. Beavers had kind of an easy night with the Warren Dragons as they were up 35-0 at halftime en route to a 42-6 victory. Beavers come in tonight with a 2-0 record, and Waterford and Fort Leboeuf come in with a 1-1 record. So looking forward to this banger that we have on tap here tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens weather-wise. Regardless, they're going to have to hang on to the football for sure when it gets wet. But let's go to our exclusive interview on our Box and Lock It pregame. We'll be right back with that. We have Jeff Goodwill in here for his exclusive interview today. Let's check it out and see what he had to say about the game. Welcome on into our Box It and Lock It pregame show here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm here with head coach Jeff Goodwill. Jeff, we want to touch base briefly on Warren last week. Usually a rival. Warren's down a little bit. They're kind of rebuilding. I know the mindset was, get better. You got a lot of kids in playing time that normally wouldn't get in early in a varsity game. What was your message to the team after the game?
That I feel like we achieved our goal. I feel like we got better as a team. Like you said, we got a lot of guys in there. A lot of guys got some real varsity experience. It was great to see Lucas Baker in there getting some quality reps, hitting a couple slants there, handing the ball off and taking charge of the offense. So I was happy with the guys who were able to rotate in.
Defensively, a lot of pressure. Them guys up front are just dogs, man.
Yeah.
They are getting after it. It opens up the linebackers to pursue, get in lanes quickly, make tackles in the backfield, and that enables your secondary to ball hawk. What is your take on the defense this early in the year?
Yeah, high school football, anytime you can put pressure on the quarterback, you're at an advantage. So our guys up front, like you said, are occupying gaps, they're doing their job, and they're allowing our linebackers to get pressure in the pass game as well as fit their run fits in the run game. And things are looking pretty good.
Nolan Carey, red hot.
Yeah.
It seems with every game, Lesher keeps getting better in the backfield. You've got some stud wide receivers that are snatching everything. A lot of speed out there. A lot of good things going on. Tonight, though, different ball game.
Yes.
Fort Leboeuf, typically smash mouth. Now, they've gotten away from that a little bit. They've spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you get down to brass tacks, it's Blows, right?
Yeah.
That's the guy you're keying on.
Yep.
And the quarterback as well. They like to run a lot out of the formations that they use. What's the game plan tonight?
Yeah, Leboeuf does spread the ball more than they have in the past, but they are still a heavy run. I mean, they're probably 70% run, according to our data. But yeah, it's the running back, a lot of buck sweep, a lot of jet sweep from their slots. And then a heavy QB running game as well. You're going to see some QB counter off some of those buck looks. So we got to do our job, hit our run fits, and be physical up front and win that battle.
Blows is a bit of a physical back.
Very physical. Yep.
I thought him and Koval were kind of in common, but he's a little bit more on the physical side. He's a big kid.
Yeah, he's a little more smash mouth, whereas Koval's a little more elusive. Great back, great kid, great physical runner. So we got our work cut out for us.
Defensively up front is going to be key. You know, we talk about offense a lot. The guys are flashy. They're making big plays. That defensive line is going to be key to the game tonight.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like we said, in stopping the run, getting some pressures on the quarterback. You know, if we feel like if we can force them into those passing situations, we're looking pretty good.
What's the message before the game to the kids? If we get this game in, there's supposed to be heavy thunder showers. Hopefully it dissipates and leaves like it did last Saturday. But ball security is going to be an issue if the game goes on tonight. It's going to be wet out there. What's the message to the kids as far as taking care of the ball and getting out of the game clean without injuries, being careful on the slick field, stuff like that?
Yeah, that's all a result of just using great technique. So the message really isn't much different than it usually is. You know, we got to secure the football, we got to use great technique, and you know, the rest should take care of itself.
Jack Van Carey, 2 interceptions in 2 games. Bit of a ball hawk in clutch moments, both games, right? Can you get a third tonight?
I hope so. Yeah, he's a player. He's a player. Like, he's a football player through and through. He loves the game. He's a student of the game. So it's nice to see him get a couple picks here in the first couple weeks.
I've been begging for it for 2 weeks. Connor Sterling on a jet sweep. Are you going to try and sneak that in tonight?
We'll see.
I'll take credit for it if you do.
Okay, yeah.
But Fort Leboeuf in the house tonight. Kickoff is supposed to be at 7. Rain showers, thunderstorms, likelihood. If the game gets postponed, they will play tomorrow, depending on referees, correct?
It's all going to depend on referee availability. We got some things going on here at the stadium, so it's going to be a kind of a to be determined kind of a thing.
Unlikely for a football game to get canceled and rescheduled, but could be tonight. Jeff Goodwill, head coach of the Corry Beavers. Good luck tonight, and go Beavers.
Scott. Go Beavs.
And welcome back in here to Sheen Field as we get ready to go at it with our Box It and Lock It pregame show. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook, Lisa Lockwood, and Hunter Jordan on tap, bringing you all of tonight's game. And Dewey, let's get into it with our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success for tonight's game. And I've got step number 1 tonight. Look, weather is going to be an element. If this game gets off and they get to play, you got to take care of the football. It's going to be slick out there. Footing may be an issue, regardless of cleats. You got to take care of the football tonight.
Yeah, you got to find a way to win that turnover battle, ball security. Also, to kind of go along with that field position is going to be key. You got to make sure that you find a way to keep the momentum and keep your opponent pinned in their end. And it all starts with that ball control. And the other thing, too, that kind of goes along with it, too, is kind of dictate the pace of this game, kind of limit the touches that they get on the ball. And that'll set the Beavers up for a good opportunity to come away with a W tonight.
Step number 2, the Beavers are going to have to put their hard hats on tonight.
Yeah,
right? I mean, this is a stout Leboeuf team. They're stout every year. They're always well coached. But this one's a little different. They got to face a running back in Damian Bloss and an offensive line that used to pushing people around a little bit, right? So you gotta place that smash mouth style. Them boys up front that we talk about, they've got to get the job done. They've got to gap control tonight.
Yeah, they got to be able to impose their will on their opponent tonight and be tenacious and outlast them. Keep pounding that rock, keep swinging the sledgehammer into it, and eventually the rock will crack. You just got to make sure that you just keep after it and be persistent and don't give up.
The third step to success, we talked about Bloss. Where is Bloss? But another wrinkle to this offense, the option plays by the quarterback, Walters, only a sophomore, but high ability to run the football.
They're very quick, so we're going to have to make sure that we maintain our corners and keep them inside that pocket. Don't let them to get outside and get the corner and get easy yards north and south on the field. So, like you say, the Beavers going to have their work cut out for them. They're definitely going to have to strap on those hard hats tonight and go to work. But they've had a couple of contests earlier this year that have kind of set them up for this one. They're getting better every week, and we look for them to improve again here tonight.
So you look at the yardage on the ground. Damian Blos, 264 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dominic Walters, 19 carries, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns. Outside of that, that's been the main offense. Receiving, they've got Hunter Villa, only 5 catches, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Everything else is like 55 yards and under. Those are your 3 guys you got to key on tonight.
Yeah, you got to take care of the run first and foremost, but you can't let your secondary go to sleep and giving up on receivers. You can't let anybody loose in the secondary. You got to make sure you stay covering the pass first and then jump down on the run when you can. But Leboeuf is going to be heavy on the run game tonight, and it's going to be very key for our defensive secondary to be successful by covering the pass first, and don't let anybody slip in behind you for some big plays over the top.
Well, that'll lead us to tonight's Spotlight Player of the game. Spotlight Player brought to you by the Corry Higher Ed. We talk about offense, first 2 games, right? The big flashy plays, the speedy receivers, Nolan Carey's killing it, throwing things on a dime, Lesher having his way in the backfield. Not tonight. Let's get to the defensive side of the football. Let's start with Cale Elbers in the middle of that defensive line, an absolute animal for the Beavers. You take a look, 7 tackles on the year, 5 of them solo in them first 2 games, pushing the middle of that pile. There's not been a solid gain up the middle on the Beavers yet this year. Cale Elbers is a big part of that. And that whole defensive line tonight, they're going to have to find a way to wrap up tackle this Blos. He's an animal.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a way to secure the foundation of the line, and it all starts with Albers in the middle. Got to find a way to, if he can get rolling and start making tackles in the middle, it's really going to help the edges. And we look forward to the Beavers having a good time here tonight. As, a good choice for the Spotlight Player of the game as Albers in the middle of the line there, not only on defense but on offense as well. So he's gonna be the pivotal point in the game, and hopefully he has a good start to the game and has a long contest in the trenches.
As we await, Leboeuf Bisons just took the field. The banner's set and ready to go. The Beavers are getting lined up to rip through that thing, and it's always exciting, Dewey, to find out who has that Hammer Award. It's a prestigious moment when you get to break the banner with a hammer, right?
Absolutely, and I think it's more so from the kids have a little more prestige on it than the local fans, but I'm sure any of the local fans that are alumni know what it is about the Hammer Award as they will come out onto the field through the banner. And that is that the birthday boy, number 76, with their Hammer Award?
That
Aiden
is
Trask.
The birthday boy. Happy birthday to Aiden Trask, number 76, toting the hammer. It's a very special day for him. Happy birthday going out to Aiden Trask.
So, leading his team out on the field, number 76, Aiden Trask, senior leadership on the team, 6 foot 260, listed in the roster section there. Solid part of the offense and defensive line, so hope he has a good birthday today.
Yeah, have yourself a birthday, kid. Let's get a couple lifted health sacks, drop a few runners in the backfield, maybe even get a fumble recovery, or heck, who knows? Let's go all the way in.
He
a
almost
tip
came
ball
he almost,
with a big rumble stumble to the end zone. Let's give him a real birthday gift tonight.
He almost had a pick in the game against Warren, a little tip pass right in front of him as he stayed in his lane and nearly came away with a pick 6 there. So I'm sure he's hungry and fighting after it. So see what he can do here tonight.
Well, we want to welcome you in again to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. You're watching live around the world as our viewership is already peaking already as a thin crowd here tonight as the inclement weather coming in. But we're going to step here. We're going to turn it over to the Beavers Marching Band for the Alma Mater, followed by the National Anthem.
And now for the national anthem, brought to you by the American Legion, Post 365. And there we go, another great job by the Corry Beavers marching band with the national anthem and the alma mater. And getting closer to game time, getting closer to a downpour.
Yeah, the clouds starting to darken to our west, and it's not looking pretty out there, Scott. Cool breeze coming through the windows, and it's getting close.
Indeed. As
Beavers in their black jerseys tonight, black pants, as it's an all black out here tonight in the stands. And the visitors are the Bison from Waterford, Fort Leboeuf. They are in white jerseys, blue pants, and blue helmets.
Well, let's get to our starting lineups here, brought to you by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing. And as the captains come out, we'll announce them real quick. The birthday boy, Aiden Trask, on that left side. Left guard, Nickerson. Center, Cale Elbers. Landon Hasbrook and Owen Nickerson on the outside there. In the skilled positions, we're going to have Keaton Fresina, Will Allen, Mason Savitz, Blake Cook, and Connor Sterling will see action as well. And in the quarterback position, as always, Nolan Carey firing dimes this year, with Lamech Elbers and Nick Lesher in the backfield. On the defensive side of things, same dogs up front. Nickerson, Hasbrook, Trask, and Elbers. The linebacking core will consist of Savitz, Lamech Elbers, and Nick Lesher. And then in the backfield, the ball hawkers is Blake Cook, Will Allen, Marcus Meredith, Keaton Fresina, and don't forget about Van Carey. 2 picks in 2 games. Dewey, we'll see if he can grab that third tonight.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a ball at any chance he gets to put it into his breadbasket and take it away from the Bison. As I just got word from my family at home, it's pouring at my house. So it's about 15 minutes due west of here, and it's coming.
What'd you get on the coin toss?
Beavers won the toss, elected to defer to the second half, so the Beavers will start on defense. They will be going left to right on the screen, and the Bison right to left, as we are ready to tee it up and get this Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff underway.
Well, they'll get it teed up. We'll get our scoreboard lined up and ready to go here. As 15 minutes, it's actually 12-minute quarters. So as I said, Sammy Fisher away, so we're kind of teaching Hunter Jordan as we go here, but call it 12 minutes on the board. And Carey's got it teed up at the 40.
Actually, I think that Zach Turbin out there, number 4, has it teed up, Scott, as Carey is on the sideline.
Okay, so Turbin going to get kickoff duties this week. Teed up at the 40. And welcome to the Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff, high kick. And it's grabbed here to the near sideline, and the Beavers stack them up just over the 35-yard line.
Number 25, Landon Sprocket, gets out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, so Leboeuf will have good starting field position to start things.
So here we go. It'll be up to that Leboeuf offense to see if they can push these Beaver defensive linemen around like they're used to pushing people around. And we'll see if the Beavers can put a halt to it tonight, as it'll be Damian Blos in the sidecar to the left. And just like that, the weather's starting to appear here as the umbrellas are popping open.
Yeah, you can just start to see the rain coming through the lights as the lights are on here to start the game. As the officials get the ball now, we'll look for play here. Walters in the gun.
Dominic Walters, the sophomore, sends a man in motion. Coming across in the near side, here's the keep. It's that play action, and the Beavers stack him up out of bounds. And we got a corner bar and grill flag out immediately.
I'm not even going to wait for the officials to call that one. That was a blatant hold on number 61. Landon Hasbrook trying to get out of that defensive end position, and the offensive lineman had two hands of his jersey just thrown. And actually, Hasbrook was backing up trying to get out of that block, and he was dragging the offensive lineman with him.
So we'll wait for him to get the scoreboard situated here, down and distance, as we welcome you into the Knapp's Butcher Block. First quarter of play.
Well, they're going to mark it back at the 30-yard line, Scott, so it'll be first down and 18. And that's what the Beavers need to do on defense. They need to stick to their assignments, make sure that they hit their blocks and try and get off of them, but maintain their gaps and take it to the Bison here tonight.
11:49 at the snap. Clock will start to run. Man in motion, going to the top side of the formation. Walters rolls out to the right side. Here's the pass. It's caught and gets past the original line of scrimmage. And he's up over the 43 here, Dewey. We'll see, and they're going to spot him at the
43.
43, exactly.
So good gain there on first down. We'll set up second down and about 5 as they get out to the 43. I believe that was Lesher with the tackle from behind. As Walters hit it back off of the right side there for a good gain there. As they get back the penalty yardage and then a little bit more.
2nd and 5. Leboeuf gets the snap. Here's the give. Blos on the carry. Bounces off a guy. And all hats to the ball, and the Beavers drive them backwards. As forward progress may get them 2 yards on the play.
That's going to get them down to the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 3 upcoming. As the wind starts to pick up here, and it's getting nasty out there. Heavy rain coming down. Justin Sheets.
And it is a sheet of rain. Jack, if we can get a zoom in on the lights over there. There you see the rain just pelting down in sheets and layers. Here we go. The give up the middle. Blos trying to get there. The Beavers stack him up.
He's going to be a yard short. They're going to get him out to about the 47. And it'll be 4th down and 1.
And it is pelting rain heavily. So we got to pull cameras in, and we're going to try and do this through windows.
Leboeuf's going to go for it on 4th and 1 here. Give to the back. He's submarined in the backfield, and the Beavers will take over on downs.
Big play for the Beavers. And we're going to do the best we can, but we're going to have to deal with some windows here as our equipment is just about soaked. We had to pull it inside, so it's not going to be the clean view you're used to seeing, folks. We got a little bit of weather. Boy, just look at that sheet of rain. Nasty weather. And the umbrellas are out, and they might be a few of them flying away. Boy, this is going to be tough sledding tonight. Corry keeps it himself up the middle, dragging tacklers, and he's going to gain about 4 or 5 on the play there, Dewey.
Gain of 3 as he gets inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 7. As we're looking through the sheets of rain coming down on the field, wind whipping in there as well. And boy, it's going to be imperative that the Beavers run the ball well here tonight and have two hands on that biscuit the entire game. As we're down to 9:10 to go here in the first quarter. Beavers with the ball for the first time.
Here's the snap, the turn to give. Lesher up the middle, had a little bit of a hole.
Ball's
and the
out.
ball might be out here, and it's going to be Leboeuf ball. And there it is, the inclement weather causing a Bracken Funeral Home turnover. And it's going to be Leboeuf ball with 8:58 to go here in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter of play.
So Leboeuf will take over right at about the same spot they had their start or their first drive of the game. Right around the 37-yard line. They'll have it for the second time here. 1st and 10. Kind of going into the weather here. And the ball's on the ground again. The Beavers pick it up.
Up and running. And the Beavers trying to push his way.
Mason Savitz with the fumble recovery. And both teams turning it over with a Bracken Funeral Home fumble. And both the opposing teams with the recoveries. And Mason recovered the last one, and he's going to get the ball inside the 30 or 25-yard line down to about the 23.
And we're going to have an official timeout here. Jim's Automotive timeout. We're going to step aside, take a break, and hopefully this rain comes quickly and leaves quickly. As we'll take a break, we'll be back right here. Beavers, Bison, tied, and we're not going anywhere because they're coming right back to action.
$8:49 to go in the first quarter. Beavers get it right back. Both teams have had a turnover early here in the first quarter. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle in the backfield and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not much after that, Scott. That'll bring up second down, and I'm going to say 10. No gain on the play. Just to show you how much weather we've been having right now, Scott, you look out onto the field and you can actually see standing water on the field. This field drains extremely well.
Extremely fast.
And for it to have puddles of water on it, it's we've taken on some water. Second and 9, the scoreboard says here. So Corry in the gun. They switch up to twin backs in behind him. One in the sidecar, one directly behind him. Corry takes the snap. He'll look downfield. He throws to the end zone. And off the hands of his intended receiver. And it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. I believe was that Cook he was looking for. Yes, it was a pass intended for Cook. Falls incomplete as he had a step there in the secondary, but Corry just not able to hit him. And, boy, Cook did a nice job of trying to locate that ball in the sky. Beavers looking at 3rd and 9 now, just under 8 minutes to go. Corry drops back. He's going to go to the other direction this time. Has the receiver off the back of the... Hit the defender in the middle of the back. It bounced up in the air, and as soon as the ball is touched, the receiver was muscled to the ground by the defender, but you can do that after the ball is tipped, and that'll bring up 4th down and 9 for the Beavers.
All right, 4th and 9. I think the call here, you got to go, Dewey, right?
Well, you got the Bisons pinned deep in their end. You ain't going to gain much by punting here. More or less, you'd gain the 2 yards to get to the 20-yard line. So nothing to lose here, but everything to gain by going for it here. On 4th and 9 from the Bison 22-yard line.
Torrential downpour, Corry in the gun. Trips to the bottom side. Nolan Corry got a single receiver to the top side. Single back behind him is Lesher. takes it. Back to pass. He's going to go to the left corner, and it's tipped away. Great defense by Fort Leboeuf, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And you know what? I like the call. You got them pinned deep, you might as well.
Absolutely. The weather's helping you out here as it is just starting to let up a little bit. That last play was pass intended for number 1, Keaton Fresina. And it'll put the Bisons 1st and 10 on offense for the 3rd time tonight.
All right, the rain's let up a little bit, so we can breathe easy for a minute. We get the cameras back in the windows, get a better view for everybody. We got 7:41 on the Naps Butcher Block first quarter clock here. And Leboeuf, sidecar to the left in the gun, turn, give to Blows, coming around the right side, and they stack him up, and he's going to hit balls out again, and it goes out of bounds. But I believe there's going to be maybe no gain or a gain of 1 on the play.
Well, they're going to mark the ball out at the 25-yard line, Scott, so a gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
I thought he fumbled before that, but we've seen how that rule has gone.
Well, they got him stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and a minimal gain of 3 yards on the play as the ball was fumbled out of bounds. So ball security going to be a key here tonight, as we've seen it on the ground a number of times.
Under center now. As the man comes in motion.
Ball's
on the ground again.
And the Beavers are swarming all over the back of Walters in the backfield, as I believe that was Lesher in there on the tackle. And it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 upcoming.
Well, we talked about it, Dewey, in our pregame show. Ball control and being able to deal with the wet turf and the wet ball, and it's critical. You got to find a way to hang on to the football tonight. It's going to play a major part in this game.
Well, I hope somebody that was in charge of our balls on offense had them underneath a towel during that downpour instead of just letting all our balls get wet. Man comes in motion.
Here's the take. Rolling out to the near side, looking downfield. He's under pressure, and he's going to get dropped for a lifted health sack.
Sprinting in there was Will Allen, number 2.
No, that was 22.
Oh, Lamech Albers.
Lamech Albers making a great play again.
So unable to convert on 3rd and 10. The punt team, Peace B punt team, will come in for the Bison. And back for the Beavers, I believe that's Blake Cook, number 3 back there.
So Cook, well back at the 35, 36-yard line. Here's the snap, and the whistles blow. And I believe there is a corner barn grill hanky on the ground.
On the far side of the field, you are correct, Scott. And it looks like it's going to go against the Bison again. As I seen the side judge come in and signal, I think somebody was in the neutral zone, and it is against the Bison, so that'll back them up a little bit more. Graciously, Mother Nature has turned the faucets off a little bit, or turned the volume down a little bit. Back to a light drizzle here. They'll back them up 5 yards. It's 4th and 15. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line.
Blake Cook stands just shy of the 40-yard line.
Over his head, through the end zone. And they throw it out. It's caught.
Picked up, a drop, and it goes to his teammate's hands. That should be a Beaver touchdown.
Actually, it was dropped. They're going to call an incomplete pass from the end zone. I don't know what they're going to call here.
That should have been a touchdown. He dropped it, but it went into his teammate's hands when he dropped the ball. That should be a Beaver touchdown.
A ricochet interception in the end zone. The officials will get together and talk this one over. What does this look like on a replay?
He's a little late on the replay button. He's learning.
Well, that's the first thing. Jack's right. Did the punter step out of bounds when he had the ball, when he threw it in the air? I did not notice if he did that or not. But the officials have a lot of things to discuss here and figure out.
This might be a long conversation here because there was multiple things they had to look for. I thought he stepped out on the back line.
They're going to say incomplete pass in the end zone, and the Beavers will take over 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. Let's get into heavy run formation here and pound this in from 17 yards out.
Yeah, let's let the Tasmanian Devil go to work here. You got to hang on to the football, though. We got 6:09 to go here in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter of play. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line, Dewey.
6:09 to go.
So what should have been a safety, as he stepped on the end line, turned into an interception that was called incomplete, and the Beavers were knocking on the Rosspacker red zone. Corry gives up the middle, stacked up immediately and pushed backwards. Nothing doing there for Nick Lesher as Leboeuf had that place stacked up.
Yeah, up the middle, there was nothing going there. Loss of 2 yards back to the 19, brings up 2nd down and 12.
5:49, clock continues to run here as Jack Van Carey checks in. And the Beavers are going to spread them out. Allen Van Carey to the top side and to the bottom side. He has twins paired up as well. Looks like Mason Savitz out wide to the bottom. He's going to go deep on a corner route and overthrows his intended target, Will Allen, I believe.
Yeah, just a little bit too out in front of him. And I think maybe we're just trying to be a little too cutesy with the ball right now. We got to find a way to gain some positive yards here, get this offense going with some positive plays. Looking at 3rd and 12 from the 19 now.
You know what I want? You know what I want.
I know what you want.
I'm calling for it right now.
A little jet sweep action.
I want to see it. And you heard the pregame show. You heard me talk to Goodwill. If he runs it, I'm taking credit for it.
Yep. Move a man in motion, bring him from the other side, and see if he can't find some open space on the near side here.
Well, he's got them spread out, twins each side again. In motion goes Lesher. He's going to go deep to the end zone.
Caught.
He's got it for a Beaver touchdown. Was that Marcus Meredith on the catch, Dewey?
It was Marcus Meredith on the 19-yard touchdown grab. Brought to us by Corry Custom Machines, and the Beavers break the goose egg off the scoreboard.
There you see it. Marcus Meredith, 19 yards out. Beavers on the board. And now here comes Turbin to kick the PAT in this nasty weather. We'll see what happens here. Will Allen's got to handle the snap, and he does. Gets it down. Kick is up, and it is
good.
Good.
Turbin had all kinds of leg on that PAT try, and the Beavers' lead is now 7-0.
7-0. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream with 5:18 to go in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter of play. We'll be back right after this. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream at DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions, and on the Boxcast TV streaming apps all across Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and Chromecast. Did I say that one already? There's so many of them we can't keep track of them all, as the ball's high kick and taken on the right side and stepped out of bounds immediately, and that's going to be good defensive field position here for the Beavers, as Leboeuf has, I believe, yet to crack the 40-yard line on their own side of the field. Maybe. Oh, yes, they were at the 43 once.
Yeah, they were at the 43, but This is the is this the third time that they've had the ball?
Yeah.
So a stop on turnover on downs, and then a fumble on the next one, and then a botch punt as another turnover on downs. And the Leboeuf struggling to get their offense rolling here.
Well, they'll break huddle here. And they're going right under center and in tight. They're not messing around anymore with the spread. We'll see what happens here. Man in motion. They give it up the middle. No, it's a keep around the right side. And there he goes.
Blake
and he's going to pick
driving.
up about 6 on the play, Dewey. Blake Cook.
Driving him out of bounds right around the 38-yard line, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Looks like they're going to give him the 39, so 2nd down and 3. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring everybody in nice and tight and utilize their speed to try to get around the corner. 5:09 to go in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter. Only 1 first down so far. Delia's Gibson Decor first down, and that was by the Beavers on the touchdown grab.
Walters turns, gives, blows up the middle, breaks through, lowers his head, and pushes his way up to about the 48, maybe the 49-yard line.
And they'll have a first down. Delia's Gibson Decor first down out at their own 49-yard line.
.22 on the tackle. And
Lamech
that's Albers. Albers has been active early and often this year. Lamech Albers having a good defensive year.
Yes, I like the way on that sack he had earlier in the game. He was a lone sprinter in on the quarterback. Everybody else stayed in their lanes and stayed on the coverage.
Tight formation here. Sadowski in motion. Turn, give, the blouse up the middle. This time the Beavers stack him up at the Dusty's towing 50-yard line. They'll spot it out at the 49, and it'll be
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Rain a lot lighter right now, Scott, but it's still coming down out there, so field very, very wet. Haven't seen anybody slipping yet, but I'm sure footing could become an issue as well.
Walters under center. Tight formation again. Sends a man in motion. To give is the blouse up the middle again, and the Beavers stack him up again. Another gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Yeah, just shy of the 45-yard line. Going to spot him at the just inside the 47. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 upcoming for the Bison.
Here's the give up the middle, and he's going to have enough for Idalia Gibson to core first down.
So he gets down inside the 40-yard line at the 39. So back-to-back Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down for Fort Leboeuf, and they are on the move. 3:15 and the clock continuing to run here in the first quarter. Leboeuf staying with that tight formation. 1 lone receiver on the near side.
Man in motion. Turn. They give it to him on the jet sweep, and they've got him stopped in the backfield. Oh, the helmet comes off, and that's going to be a face mask at least for the Beavers, as that was Sadowski coming around the edge there.
And a late flag, so this might be offsetting penalties here. As that official was looking right into the white jerseys when he threw that flag. And this would be a huge break for the Beavers if it is offsetting penalties. Beavers throughout the season so far, Scott, very well disciplined, very few penalties in the entire games. I think they had 1 in the first game and I think 2 in the second, so doing a very good job with their discipline.
You know who else is doing a very good job, Dewey? Corey cheerleaders down there.
Oh, pounding out the cheers. Through the through that downpour to the drenching downpour.
They got the jackets on and they're soaked, but they're doing their job well, trying to entertain Beaver Nation with their popped out umbrellas. As the officials still here talking about these flags. And
just came to the sideline to give Coach Goodwill a explanation. So we got personal foul face mask, obviously, against the Beavers. And unsportsmanlike against the Beavers as well. So back-to-back penalties, the second one being a dead ball foul. And that's going to be a huge first down for the Bison.
Yeah, Coach Goodwill down there having a little chit-chat with one of his players saying, hey, we got to be smarter than that.
So from just outside the 40-yard line, they're going to spot the ball down at about the 23-yard line where the Bison will have it 1st and 10 with 2:55 to go in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter. Beavers out in front 7-0, but that's in jeopardy right now.
1st and 10, just outside the Rossbacher red zone. Walters drops in under center. Blos behind him. Man in motion. He gives it. Blos up the middle. And the hole closes quickly. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 on the play.
Give him 4 just down to the 19. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
As Leboeuf continuing to pound the rock here. And we've got a timeout for Leboeuf. It's a Jim's Automotive timeout. We'll step aside, take a timeout. Right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers lead it 7-0 when we come back. Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net. Welcome back in here. Welcome back into the Deej Experience Sports Stream as a couple penalties on the Beavers. And a little chunk play of 4 yards here. Have the Bison on the move inside the Rossbacher red zone, or right there on the doorstep of it. As shotgun formation, Walters takes it, gives. Blos coming around the right side. He gets tackled. Yes. Boy, he almost broke a tackle there, but the cavalry came, Dewey.
Yes, Tasmanian Devil. Nick Lesher set in the corner, not letting Blouse to get outside. And that's going to put the Bison in 3rd and long. Nice defensive play there. Good. No gain on the play.
2:20 to go and ticking here in the first quarter of play as Leboeuf breaks huddle. 3rd and 6 is on the scoreboard. We'll see what happens here. I'm sure it's 4-down territory for the Bison. As Walters in the gun, sidecar to the left. Turns, play action, looking to pass. Now he's under pressure again. There's another hold. No flag on this one, and he's going to scramble his way right about to the 20. No gain on the play.
Good pursuit by the Beavers, not allowing him to get to the corner.
Yeah, somebody got held up around the neck there, doing no flag on that play.
Well, he's going to run out of bounds just shy of the 20, so it's going to be 4th down and 7.
Fourth and 6. Is the official marking here. Leboeuf going for it. Crucial 4th down here, deep in Beaver territory, just on the Rossbacher red zone stripe. Right at the 20. And we've got a timeout for Leboeuf. So we'll step aside. We'll take another Jim's Automotive timeout. Beavers lead it. When we come back, 7-0 with 1:54 in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter play on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Located in 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-66. Welcome back. Here is quickly back to pass. Walters deep to the end zone and just over the outstretched arms of his intended receiver, Garrett Skinner, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
So 4 possessions by Leboeuf and 4 turnovers. 3 of them on downs, 1 on the turnover, actual Bracken Funeral Home fumble. But Leboeuf able to drive the field, flip the field position at least. Beavers will take over 1st and 10 right on the 20-yard line. 1:50 to go in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter. Rain has let up here, Scott. I don't see anything coming through the stadium lights anymore. But hopefully the worst is behind us and we can have some better weather for the rest of the game.
So here we go, Beavers. Back in the offensive set here. Shotgun formation. Corry sends his back in motion, his elbows. He's going to keep it. Cummins off. And that's going to be a block in the back or holding call on the Beavers there as the corner bar and grill hanky comes out. As we take a look at the Dynasty Construction instant replay on it, you can see it right there on the right side, Dewey.
Yeah. Little embellishment by the Bison player, but he was being held. Put his hands up to make sure the official was looking at him. And they'll get the flag, corner bar and grill flag thrown at the 19-yard line, so half the distance to the goal, and it'll be 1st and 19.
I think we need to get Hunter a towel. I think he's sweating over here a little bit. He's trying to push buttons fast and not used to it. Yeah, he's used to yakking. Rain keeping him up here in the booth with us, though, as the Beavers take it at 1st and 21 after that holding call. Corry deep inside the 5-yard line in the shadow of his own goal line. He's going to go deep downfield, and it's going to be overthrown and picked off. It's a Bracken Funeral Home turnover as Mickey Vamaro with the interception, the junior defensive back. And, boy, good defensive play by Leboeuf. Bad break for the Beavers there.
Yeah, just putting it out there. Threw that one up for grabs, and the Bison had a better position on it, and he come away with the reception. And the Beavers defense going to have to come right back out on the field for another stop here.
Well, they pushed him back. What we got? Pushed him back about 19 yards.
Back to the 38-yard line. Leboeuf has it on the Beaver side of the 50 with 1:38 to go in this first quarter.
Walters in the gun, sidecar to his right. Man comes in motion, low snap. He's got to keep it. He gets through the middle, and he's going to pick up a good chunk, 7, maybe 8 on the play, Dewey.
Going to mark him at the 31, it looks like. So that will be about a gain of 7, so 2nd and 3.
You see the keeper up the middle. I'm not sure if that was an intended keep up the middle.
No, I think it was
he lost the handle.
A low snap from center and just got what he could get out of it. Ditched the handoff and just got upfield with what he could get.
Shotgun formation, sidecar to the left. It's a fake to Blos. He's going to keep it around the near sideline. They've got him stacked up, and they've got him dropped for a loss. First man in there, number 65, Landon Nickerson. And the cavalry came in and helped them out.
Came in quickly, and everybody did their lane assignments, gaps assignments very well. Not over pursuing, and just good hats to the ball there. And the Beavers are going to gain a yard here as they push them back to the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Rolling out here to the far side, throwing deep downfield, and it's caught.
Touchdown, Bison!
I believe that was number 10, Hunter Villa. With a Corry Custom Machine touchdown, and the Bisons are a PAT try away from tying this one up.
Oh, what a throw on the run under pressure and lays it in the bucket. Just a beautiful throw right there, and the Bison, just like that, finally answer back after an interception. They capitalize on it, Dewey.
They convert on third down for the second time in this half.
They're going to go for two.
Go for the two-point try here.
In tight. Single back, Blos in the backfield. Here's the turn. Here's the give right up. No, he kept it. And he's going to twist his way in for the two-point play. And the Bison will take the lead.
Very contested play. It looked like the Beavers were going to stand him up right at the goal line, but he was able to muscle his way in. And it is an 8-7 advantage for Fort Leboeuf.
Walters on the keep. And it's 8-7 with 7 seconds remaining here in the Naps Butcher block. First quarter of play. And tough break. You turn over the ball over and they'll kill you. Turnovers will kill you.
Well, the Beavers are leading in two categories right now, Scott. They're leading in turnovers and leading in penalties. Two things that they did not lead in the two prior games.
And the rain has ceased for the time being. But another spurt scheduled to start up here around 8 o'clock or so. We'll keep an eye on the radar and see what happens with it. But it's supposed to be some nasty thunderstorms on the way.
Well, we've got through the first quarter of play here. Bison with a 1-point lead here is able to tee it up on the 40-yard line. Hopefully the Beavers can come right back in this next possession and march the length of the field and regain that lead, as both teams capitalizing on short fields to get the touchdowns.
So Blos back to kick it off here. Beavers got to be ever careful of the squib. And he's going to kick this one deep. And it's going to hit. Fair caught at the 27-yard line. And the Corry Beaver offense will come back out on the field after a turnover and a touchdown from the Bison. They are now trailing by 1.
And that was Jack Van Kerry on the fair catch on the kick. First and 10 Beavers at the 27 now.
7 seconds ago here, Naps Butcher block, first quarter of play. As the Beaver offense Beavers trying to answer back here. You want to answer right back after a touchdown, Dewey. If not, you give Leboeuf a little bit of more momentum coming into their next possession. As back shifts over, turn, gives, Lesher up the middle. Gets stood up, turns off a tackle, and then finally gets dropped. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 7. When we come back, that'll expire the first quarter of play. We've got a Beaver down on the field as well, slow to get up. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter of play. You're watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream, Corry football. They trail 8-7. We'll be back right after this.
With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd. We've got Hunter Jordan on the switch tonight, learning a new position. We've got Jack Hasbrook on the secondary camera, Lisa Lockwood on the main camera. And it is the second quarter, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch. Carey's got him teed up here. Shotgun formation. Turns. quick wide receiver screen, hurdles a guy, and he's going to have enough for a Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down.
Nice little pitch and catch there in the right flat. And it'll give the Beavers a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10 as we get going here in the second quarter.
11:47 to go here, Dewey. And that's what the Beavers need to do. They need to do high percentage plays right now.
Yeah, nice run after the catch by the wide receiver there. Got some good yards after the catch. And the Beavers continue with their substitutions.
2 backs in the backfield. In the gun is Nolan Carey. He's got a single receiver to the top side. Twins to the bottom, turns, gives. Here comes Lesher. Head of steam up the middle, and he's going to get up to the 49-yard line. And a nice run on first down for the Tasmanian Devil.
Gain of 6, brings up 2nd and 4. And that's what you need to do, have well balance on the offense. Just keep chunking out 4, 5, 6 yards every play and just keep churning out those Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first downs. And the field is going to get awfully short and hurry for you.
So the Beavers got it huddled up here. Clock continues to run, 10:50 to go in the first half of play. 8-7 is your score as Leboeuf tacking on a 2-point play after a turnover by the Beavers and went up by a single point. Nolan Carey trying to answer back. Twins in the backfield. 2 to the bottom, 1 receiver to the top. Here's the give. Lesher again, got a little bit of a lane. Gets hit, stays on his feet, and he drives up over the 45-yard line. It's going to be another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down.
Yeah, 2 big runs back-to-back by Lesher. And the Dahlia Gifts and Decor first downs are starting to pile up for the Beavers. 1st and 10 at the Bison 44-yard line.
And we talked about it. The trenches, the trench battle, especially on defense, is going to be big. Offense starting to move people around here and giving Lesher lanes to run in, Dewey. And when he gets going, it could be a long night.
Yeah, he'll be tough between the tackles, but you don't want to let him get outside. He'll turn the afterburners on and fly up the field.
Here's Twins to the top side. Elbers and Lesher in the backfield. Carry back to pass. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man open, and it's batted away. Great coverage on the play from Vomaro, who caught the touchdown pass. Boy, he had him beat, and Vomaro, great job getting back to swat that one away.
Yeah, you got to keep taking your shots downfield as well. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 44, but a nice throw from Carey there, nearly completing it. If it wasn't for the good defensive play there by number 7, Mikey Vomaro. The Beavers stay in that base offense here.
9:45 to go. 2 backs in the backfield. Single receivers. Keaton Fresina to the near side. Twins to the top. Carey sends Lesher in motion. Turns. Gives it to Albers up the middle. Breaks a tackle, and then the second guy comes in and puts him on the turf. Maybe a gain of a yard on the play.
Yeah, tackle in there by Carson Stoltz, number 62 of the Bison. Not fooled by that. No gain on a play. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Beavers.
Clock ticking down here, Dewey. 9:20 to go and counting. Fresina, single receiver to the bottom. Cook in the slot as Twins are to the top. Elbers and Lesh in the backfield. Carey takes the snap, back to pass. He's looking. He's going to take off and run. Now he stops and throws. Deep down the field again, and again it's swatted away, as this time it's Hunter Villa getting his hands on it for the Fort Leboeuf Bison. And, boy, these defensive backs covering well for Fort Leboeuf so far tonight.
Yeah, they're staying in good position. The Beavers are getting the receivers in behind them just by a half a step. But that ball a little underthrown, and Villa able to get up there and knock that one away. And it looks like Carey is back in Peace Be punt formation.
As Elbers doing a good job counting off people, make sure there's enough on the field. Not too many. Carey. Low snap, handles it. Good kick away here. High end over end kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 11-yard line. A beautiful punt from Nolan Carey. And Leboeuf has it deep in their own territory. Well, fans, we want to remind you that as long as we get this game in tonight, we have a heavy slate of action scheduled for you tomorrow right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. It starts at 10 a.m. with a double dip as the Beavers JV team on the road at Fort Leboeuf at 10, and the girls soccer team will be playing here at Sheenfield at 10 o'clock. Steve Mountain, Jack Hasbrook will have that call. We'll be over in Leboeuf covering the JV football action. And then after that, at noon, will be the boys soccer game. Both soccer games against Oil City tomorrow here at Sheenfield, by the way. And then after that, at 4 o'clock, will be elementary football. Steve Mountain and myself on the call for that one. Here's Walters. Nice little throw over the middle here. Caught and picked up a good 8 yards on the play here.
Allen and Meredith on the tackle at the 20-yard line brings up 2nd and 1. Hit Blos on the wheel out of the backfield. 8:20 with the clock running before the half here, Scott. Beavers will get the second half kickoff to start things off in the second half, but the first things are first. We need to stop on defense.
2nd and 1, 8-10 and counting in the Epiphanies Emporium. Second quarter of play, snap handled. Walters rolls out and throws a quick little out route and hit his receiver, Hunter Villa, for the first down.
Delius Gibson to core first down. That will give the Bison 5 in the first half already here as they get out across to about the 24-yard line. So they get out of the shadow of their own goal line and have things moving.
Boy, you look back at that punt that was mishandled back in the end zone.
How critical that would have been.
That was a critical play. Could have been a safety, could have been an interception for a touchdown. Ended up being an incomplete pass called. A handoff and shirt tailing them. Getting a hand on him. Kale Elbers, our Corey High Ed spotlight player of the game. Working hard out there, Dewey, as he always does. Gets little attention, but does a great job out there on that defense and offensive fronts.
Yes, he does. Solid defender on the defensive line, and it's going to slow Blos up just for 5 yards on that carry, but a good carry on first down brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 29 with the clock running here. Leboeuf opening up the offense a little bit. Here's they'll send 2 receivers to the near side.
Don't forget that, Zoom.
Walters rolls to his right. He's going to heave it downfield.
He's got a man caught right and dropped it in the bucket. Hunter Villa again, and a streaking catch and a big monster relevant church pass play for the Fort Leboeuf Bison. That one was on a dime, and it dropped right in the bucket where it needed to be.
Marcus Meredith came over from on top and make the tackle, but it was a little too late, and the Bisons have flipped the field here with 7 minutes to go before halftime, looking to stretch out their lead. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Clock down to 6:40. Here's the turn, here's the give, here's the run. Blos has a lane, lowers his head, and runs over a Beaver on his way to the 11-yard line. They'll mark him at the 12, maybe even the 13.
It's another Delius Gibson's decor first down for the Bison as they have had this offense in high gear now, chunking out yards. They got a 9-yard run on first down, a 5-yard run on first down, the big pass play, and then another first down here. They are just executing play after play here with good momentum as they look to build on this lead.
Villa and Blos, Xavier Blos to the top side. Damian Blos in the backfield. They give it to Blos. Run up the middle, cuts across. He's going to be in for Fort Leboeuf touchdown. And the Bison will extend their 1-point lead as they add 6 more and lead by a touchdown, an extra point now with the PAT pending.
Nice looking run by Blos as he was going to his right and saw the lane open up back across the green to his left and just to utilize his speed to get up into that hole and then walk into the end zone. And the Bison do exactly that. They lead 14-7 right now with the PAT upcoming.
They're going to go for 2. As here's the snap. Here's the give. Run coming around, and it's Blos again and again. He's going to get in for a 2-point play, and the Bisons go up 16-7. We'll step aside for a quick break. We'll be back right here. You're watching Beaver football on the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com. We'll be back right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
Scott Lockwood on the call. Dewey Hurd on color. We have Lisa Lockwood on the main camera. Jack Hasbrook on our secondary camera tonight. No field camera because of the weather, Dewey. And therefore, Mr. Hunter Jordan's running switch as Sammy Fisher's off working tonight somewhere and couldn't make it. So Hunter's filling in. And he's learning quick over here. He's doing a good job.
Yes, it's good that we
You might have to buy him dinner later.
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, he's giving you the thumbs up. See?
All right, I'm sure he is.
Here's the kickoff as the Beavers, well, they got to get to it, and it's a loose ball, and the Beavers have to jump on it. Boy, that was squibbed all the way down the sideline, and the Beavers are going to have it 1st and 10, roughly about the 23-yard line.
Somewhere around there.
22-yard lines where the yard marker is across the way there. We need a score right here.
Well, especially with halftime looming as we're halfway through the second quarter. Again, second quarter brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch. Right when the Beavers thought they had the Bisons right where they wanted them, 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line. The Bison drive the length of the field, stretch out their lead 16-7 with another Corry Custom Machines touchdown. Carrying the offense out here for the Beavers.
In the gun, Nolan Carey has Lamech Albers in the backfield with him. Sends a man in motion. Here it comes. Jet sweep. Now he keeps it. And Carey up the middle. He's going to gain a couple on the play, maybe 3.
Give him 3 yards out to the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Oh, I got excited in my chest there a little bit, Dewey.
He was looking for it. It was there, but they used it as a decoy. Sooner or later, they're going to pop it. That gets the clock rolling here under 6 minutes before halftime.
Well, don't forget, coming up at the Humes Ford halftime report, we got the Mascot Challenge. Can't wait to hear this week's version of the Mascot Challenge. Will the Beaver be undefeated after tonight? We'll see. Back to pass. Carey, he's got a man, and it's overthrown all the way down the middle. Dangerous throw there. As had Xavier Blos in the back safety there had a read on it. That could have been another pick.
That put the Beavers in 3rd down and 7 now. Beavers 1 out of 3 on 3rd down conversions so far.
Well, one thing you don't want here is a 3 and out.
He can ill afford that, but Leboeuf only 1 timeout to work with, as they did have to burn 2 rather quickly in the first quarter.
Well, not to put a little hole in your theory there, but they did have a quick strike ability.
Well.
Just saying.
As do the Beavers, so.
We'll see if they can get a quick one here. Trips to the top side. Carey takes it. He rolls out to his right. He's going to look deep and fires it, and it's caught.
I believe that was Blake Cook with the reception on the far side there. It's enough for Adelia's Gifts and Decor 1st down as the Beavers convert for the 2nd time.
Was Blake Cook on the catch? And now a third down conversion. Hopefully the Beavers can get a little momentum here. You got to have a touchdown here, Dewey.
Well, you got to keep it a one-score game. As it sits right now, it's a two-score game as we got 5 minutes before halftime. Mason Savitz comes in from the sideline with the play to the huddle.
Beavers break huddle, 4:50 in counting. Epiphany's Emporium second quarter. Trips bottom side. Single receiver to the top. Carey's got a lone setback behind him. In the gun. Carey sends a man in motion. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Quick sling screen pass, and Forsina is almost cut in two there, and the ball whizzes between his hands. And great play on again. Leboeuf is handling these pass plays extremely well tonight.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Beavers out across the 35-yard line where they have it at the 36-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 4:32 to go as Van Carey comes in from the sideline with the ball. I'm sure the Farrell Steelers that the Bison played last week had a little bit of the same offense, so they had a week to prepare and play against some speedy receivers, as they've done a nice job of breaking up pass plays against the Beavers.
Carey trips to the bottom side. Lamech Albers in the backfield. Carey's going to keep it, and he lost his footing there, got tripped up maybe, and he's going to gain 2 on the play, and it's going to be another 3rd and long for the Beavers.
Yeah, just as Carey was going to cut back against the grain there, his 1 foot went right out from underneath him, and he went right down to the turf. And the Beavers are looking at 3rd and 8 now. Got to get all the way out to the 46-yard line for another Delia's Gifts and Decor first down. Clock running down to 4 minutes to go before the half.
Keaton Forsina back into the huddle here for the Beavers. 3rd and 8, 3:50 to go. First half of play. Second quarter brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Trips bottom side, single receiver up top. It's Lamech Albers in the backfield. Carey in the gun. Sends a man in motion. Albers goes to the top side. Back to pass. Hits a man over the middle. He's got it for a first down. Breaks a tackle. He's across the 45. And a huge 3rd down conversion again for the Beavers. And it's Blake Cook again.
Nice pitch and catch there as they convert on 3rd down for the 3rd time. A very much needed Delia's Gifts and Decor first down as the Beavers cross over to Dusty's towing midfield stripe and have a first down at the Bison's 43-yard line.
Pardon me, Connor Sterling on the catch over the middle there, Dewey, in the sleeve there.
I thought that was number 16. So Beavers with a fresh set of downs to work with here as they've got their offense rolling.
Trips bottom side again. Carey has Albers in the backfield. Sends him in motion to the top side again. Carey fires it, and it's off the hands and almost intercepted right off the hands of Mason Savitz.
A little bit of a high throw from Carey as Savitz had to go way upstairs to try to corral that one, nearly tipped it to the Bison.
And that was Mikey Vamaro looming again. Vamaro.
So 2nd and 10 as that ball fell harmlessly to the ground. Gives the Beavers another opportunity here to make a positive play and get back in this one.
Beavers break huddle, and they'll set up in that same formation. 3 receivers here to the left, single receiver to the right. Albers in the backfield. Carey sends him in motion, top side again. Carey fires it. High pass again. Connor Sterling tried to haul it in, but he couldn't grab a hold of it.
We have a injury to a Beaver in the middle of the line there, sitting down on the field. So we'll have a Corey Manor injury timeout here.
Corey Manor injury timeout. Beavers trailing here 16-7 with 2:51 to go in the first half of play. Second quarter brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. When we come back.
With over 25 years of professional and complete land surveying experience, Corry J. Lambert can take care of all your surveying needs. Licensed in Pennsylvania and New York, Corry J. Lambert offers boundary, construction, flood elevation, and other specialized surveys. Get a quote today by giving them a call at 814-964-1196. And make sure to check their website out at www.cjlambertsurveying.com. Corry J. Lambert Surveying, 916 Blue Eyed Road in Spring Creek.
Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Injured player was Aiden Trask up in all right. Carey's got him set up in the gun here. Rolls out right side. He's got a man in pursuit. Lost the handle on the football. Has to pick it back up, and he's going to get buried back at the 45-yard line, and that is a terrible break for Corry. Wet ball, Dewey. We talked about it. We talked about it all pregame. And right now, the weather is playing havoc with the Beavers.
Yeah, a couple of missteps there on offense by the Beavers, and I believe the Bisons burned their final timeout on that last play to save the clock with 2:34 to go.
Jim's automotive timeout. We'll step aside, take a break again. We'll be back right after this on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 16-7, Leboeuf leads it. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Quickly out of the break as the Bisons burn their last time out. They'll set up shop here as the Beavers getting ready to punt. Low snap, handled well and booted away. And this is going to hit, take a Beaver roll all the way down to the 5, and they can't keep it out of the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Great kick. Beavers couldn't get down there quick enough to grab it before it went over the end line. And I think that was Mason Savitz trying to track that one, was it not?
You are correct. It was number 6 down there inside the 5 and just come up about a yard short. So the touchback will bring it back out to the 20. The Bisons will have it 1st and 10 at their 20 with 2:24 to go before the half.
So major defensive stand needed for the Beavers here. Again, this is our first region game of the year, Dewey. And if you can keep it close enough where you come out of the locker room and try and strike with the first possession. Low snap here, giving the blouse up the middle. Bulls his way over a Beaver, and he turns a negative gain into a gain of 2. Just raw power right there.
Just lowers those shoulders and drives with the legs. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 7 as it looks like they're going to mark him out at the 23. Clock continued to run, though, down to 2 minutes.
Quickly, here in the gun. Sends a man in motion, trips bottom side, sidecar to the right. Walter back to pass, looking. He's going to go deep again. He's got a man, and this one is picked up and dropped. Oh, the Beavers had it and couldn't hang on to it.
Walters just kind of threw that up into coverage and said, go get it, boys. And the Beavers nearly came away with that one. That would have given them new life with 3 timeouts and 1:47 left to go in the half. Bison's in danger of going 3 and out here and giving the ball right back to the Beavers.
Oh, that would be handy to get a score if they could answer on it. So now we got our field mic out there working again with rain subsiding for now. Bisons, tight formation here. Twins to the top side, turn, play action, driven in the backfield, and they drop them for a huge loss with 1:40 and counting to go here. Beavers are going to force a punt, and we should have a Jim's Automotive timeout.
You are correct. Beavers going to take one of those timeouts right now, but a nice defensive play there late in the half by the Beavers.
16-7, Beavers got 1:37 to work with here in the second quarter of play. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, this is Dusty at Dusty's Towing, down here at 11970 Roosevelt Highway. If you're in need of a tow, give us a call, 814-964-4087. Thanks for keeping us on our toes.
Here. Well, welcome back into the Deej Experience Sports Stream live at DeejExperience.com as the Bison and Peace B punt formation, and they will kick it away. And on the run, Connor Sterling picks it up and lost the handle on it, and saving the day is Will Allen, I believe. And meanwhile, we got a injured Beaver on the field, and Blake Cook is slow to get up.
Actually, he was the guy back there to receive the punt, Scott, and I think he tried to do a little bit too much with that one and about run out of his shoes, and he's down on the field, so we'll take a Corey Manor injury timeout as the Beavers take over 1st and 10 here.
16-7 with 1:26 to work with. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. Dahlia Gifts and Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corry. And welcome back in here as the Beavers, Blake Cook hobbled off, and hopefully he'll be okay. Trips topside for Carey in the gun. Lesser the lone setback. Carey back to pass, looking. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man. And oh my! Keaton Frasina almost made the David Tyree helmet catch. But it's going to be a pass interference call on the Leboeuf Bison.
And don't get too excited. It's only 15 yards from the original line of scrimmage on pass interference in high school football. So it'll march them up 15 yards. It'll get them inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line where they'll have Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down.
Minute 20 to go in the first half of action. Second quarter brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. A little momentum getter here for the Beavers. Boy, a score here would be huge for the Beavers as they march the Bison back. And they're going to set the ball inside the 30-yard line at the 29-yard line. They mark it. 1st and 10 Beavers there. Minute 20 to go in the half.
Well within the arm strength of Nolan Carey to get it to the end zone. A minute 20 to go. 2 timeouts left, according to the stats I keep.
Will Allen motions Connor Sterling on the other inside slot receiver position there. Now in motion, fakes the jet sweep. Carey back to pass, lost the handle on the ball again. We got a flag on the play, and this might be another Dahlia or another Bracken Funeral Home turnover here.
I think the Beavers came away with the ball at the end of the play there, so if there was a fumble, the Beavers recovered it. But we got to check out the corner bar and grill flag in the middle of the field, and it's not boding well for the Beavers.
Boy, and that's a couple times Carey's cocked that arm and lost control of the ball here.
Got to find a way to get that ball secured. And if you're going to throw it in these weather conditions, you got to get it out quickly. Still no signal from the officials of what the call is, but they're marking it off against the Beavers.
Holding is the call.
And they have retained possession of the ball.
So that will put the Beavers in 1st and 22 as they mark the ball all the way out at the 41-yard line. 1st and 22.
1st and 22 for the Beavers with a minute 13 to work with here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Corry in the gun. Twins each side. Lesher the lone setback. Corry takes a snap. Back to pass. Looking deep downfield. He's looking for Cook, and it's overthrown.
That was
Will Allen, number 2.
Number 9,
Blows on the coverage.
We don't have a 10-yard play.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 22 for the Beavers. 1:08 to go, so plenty of time to work with a couple of timeouts.
Beaver Nation getting a little cranky out there, Dewey.
Well, they're being a little tested here tonight.
Looking for a 10-yard play. 2nd and 22.
The faithful out here, Beaver Nation showing up. Got through that torrential downpour.
Well, don't take an easy breath yet. More's on the way here.
Well, it's nice out right now. A little cool, but nice football weather as the Beavers will get set on offense here.
9 o'clock, we're supposed to get dumped on again as Corry in the gun. Takes it, back to pass, looking. Throws it deep downfield again. Got a man open, it's caught! Inside the 15 and a huge grab. And there he is again.
Number 1 for Cena.
Keaton Fresina, every week this year so far, Dewey, he's come up with a monster catch of some sort, whether it be a catch or an INT. Keaton Fresina has come through and clutch for the Beavers this year.
And that will put them down 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So a 27-yard relevant church big pass play from Corry to Fresina has put the Beavers inside the Rossbecker
Red zone.
Thank you. As they're knocking on the door with 1:02 to go, still with 2 timeouts.
Corry has a lone setback with trip to the top side. Now sends Lesher in motion. Back to pass. Corry looking, fires it over the middle, and getting one hand on it and could not haul it in. Looking for a flag there. I thought they may have grabbed him by the shoulder pad there, Dewey, but no call. And the Beavers will have to go back to work here again.
Absolutely. Guy crossing across the middle there. I think that might have been number 4, Zach Turbin. But the pass falls incomplete, no call. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 14, just under a minute to go before the half.
Corry lines it up, trips top side, got Lesher behind him. Fresina, the receiver to the near side. Corry takes a snap, back to pass, looking. He's going to fire it to the back corner. Fresina had it and lost it, and it's incomplete. Boy, that would have been a monster grab.
That'll put him in 3rd down and 10 from the 14 as, boy, Corry just putting it up there, giving Fresina a shot at it, and he nearly came away with it with a 2nd spectacular catch of the game there. Mason will come in from the sideline with the play to the huddle. 52 seconds to go before the half. Beavers again will get that second half kickoff, but the golden opportunity to get back in this one, trailing 16-7.
Well, right now you need 10 yards for a Dahlia's Gifts in the core first down. Beavers got them spread out, Twins each side. Lester the lone setback, back to pass. Corry fires it to the corner again. Fresina's got this one, and he's got the catch inside the 5-yard line, and that is going to be a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Another great catch by Fresina right on the sideline, coming right down. Got both feet in, so that'd been good at any level. 1st and goal for the Beavers. Van Corry will come in from the sideline with the play to the huddle. 45 seconds before half. A run play is not out of the question here, Scott, but you got to get some good yards.
Well, you got Twins in the backfield here. I'm looking for Elbers to be the lead block as he motions out to the right side. Here's the turn, here's the give to Lesher. Up the middle, he's in for a Beavers touchdown. The Tasmanian Devil strikes again, and the Beavers are a 2-point play away from tying this one up.
And the score is now
They're trailing 16-3.
Oh!
Lesher in
That's
from
right.
4 yards out with a Corry Custom Machine touchdown run.
on to attempt the extra point.
Well, now I guess you kicked the extra point here. I thought it was
That'll get them back to a one. Get them back to a one-score game, though.
I forgot Leboeuf went for 2 both times. So Beavers will get the hold down. The kick is blocked, picked up, and driven down. Oh boy, that's a nasty tackle right there. As
that was Walters for the Bison on the tackle.
Good sportsmanship shown there by Skylar Sadowski, picking up the Beaver. And so the Beavers score, but they trail by 3 with 40 seconds to go here in the first half, Dewey. Right now, the main thing for the Beavers, you got a little momentum. Don't let Leboeuf do anything crazy here in this remaining 40 seconds. And get in the locker room and come out and take that first possession down and recapture the lead.
Yeah, just get to halftime here with a good kickoff. Don't give it up on special teams, as you've gotten yourself right back in this game, and you'll have an opportunity to regain the lead as you will receive the opening kick in the start of the second half.
We take a look at the Beaver sideline here. As Keaton foreseeing a couple monster plays on that drive.
Yeah, just critical plays, I believe both on third down conversions, as it got the Beavers in the first and goal opportunity, as Lesher able to get it in from 4 yards out.
Well, Turbin's got it teed up, now counting numbers at the 40-yard line as the Beavers will kick it away. 40 seconds to go in the first half of action. Want to remind you, coming up during the Humes Ford halftime, we'll probably have a halftime show. We'll have halftime stats, and we're going to have the halftime mascot challenge. The Beaver versus the Bison. As the kick is away here, and it's a good kick. Taken up here on the left side, and making a tackle, spinning off another one, and finally the Beavers corral him, but that is a monster return, and Leboeuf has 32 seconds to work with. No timeouts, Dewey, but a couple quick pass plays out of bounds, and they're right in scoring position again.
Yeah, out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Hunter Villa with a nice return for the Bison. Chewed up a couple of seconds off the clock, but 32 seconds, like you say, Scott, and a very manageable clock to get in scoring position.
Just about 8:15 here on a Friday night. And Corey, where else would you rather be than watching the Beavers play some football? Man comes in motion for the Bison. Back to pass, under pressure. Oh, no flag there. And now he's going to take off and run and pick up about 5 on the play, maybe 6, Dewey. But that was clearly blocking the back there, I thought. But refs letting them play a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, swallowed that spring-loaded hanky. It did not come out. Gain of 5 yards on the play. Well, 4 yards out to the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 6. 25 seconds to go.
Beaver Nation getting anxious out here.
Well, when you start the season off 2-0, you're looking for 3-0. And when you have to work for it, they get a little anxious.
I love the passion. Love the passion as Leboeuf has it in the gun. Back to pass. Walters looking deep downfield, fires it, and it's incomplete. Outside of the field of play there and out of the reach of his intended target. And it's going to set up a third down.
3rd and 6 from the 48. 20 seconds to go. Again, Bison's out of timeouts. Beavers with 2 left. And it looks like Blake Cook is going to take an early exit to the locker room ahead of everybody else, as he's still a little wobbly on his feet.
Yeah, that's bad news for that's a run coming near side, and they get outside, and he breaks the tackle, gets out of bounds to stop the clock at 12 seconds to go. And that was Skylar Sadowski with a good chunk run there, a Dahlia Gifts and Decor. First down for Fort Leboeuf.
Mixing it up on offense, keeping the Beavers guessing. Beavers did not give up the touchdown on that play, Scott, but able to get the first down were the Bisons, and able to potentially run the clock out here, or maybe throw a pass play up here and get in for another score.
Back to pass, rolling out. He's under pressure. He's got Lesher heating him down. down, and that pass is dropped. And that's a great play right there. A lot of heat coming from the Tasmanian Devil on the edge.
Actually, I think that was Mason.
Still, and he gives a little ride all the way up to the 15-yard line, but that's going to expire the clock. And the Beavers catch a break there as the clock hits triple zeros. And we'll head to the half with the Beavers trailing the Fort Leboeuf Bison. Your score, 16-13. We head to the Humes Ford halftime break. When we come back, you're watching the DJ Experience Sports Stream on DJExperience.com, on YouTube at DJ Experience Productions, and on the TV streaming apps, Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and Chromecast. We'll be back right after this.
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
And welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. We're going to turn it over to our Humes Ford halftime show as the Corry Band getting ready to perform. A big ovation for the Corry Beavers marching band. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have our Humes Ford halftime report and the mascot challenge on the way when we come back on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Right after this, halftime 16-13. Fort Leboeuf leads it.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
Hey students, we're hiring. Come be a part of our growing culture and team. Get with your school counselor to find out how to get a part-time job before graduation. Put in your resume for summer and long break employment. Come join us today at vikingplastics.com/careers or email employment@vikingplastics.com.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. Lake Erie Appliances, located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC.
And welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood alongside me, Mr. Dewey Hurd, Hunter Jordan, Lisa Lockwood, and Jack Hasbrook all on tap, bringing you today's action as we're at the Humes Ford halftime. And, well, I think it's about time. Get your popcorn ready, have your drinks in hand, and turn up that volume. It is now time for the Mascot Challenge.
Well, this week's Mascot Challenge pits the Beaver against the Fort Leboeuf Bison. It's another test of grit and strength. 2 rounds of thumb wrestling, 1 round for each thumb. Tonight's results are being certified by the Gladiator Law Firm. The Bison and Beaver locked together in round one. Arms twisting, thumbs banging together, blow after blow. Beaver gets the advantage, holds the Bison's thumb down. Beaver takes round one. Again, as we start round two, Beaver gets the advantage again. Bison unable to get free. Beaver wins. Beaver wins. 3-0 on the year and forever. Just wait until next week when the Beaver takes this show on the road.
The mascot challenge. The Beaver beats the Bison in thumb wrestling. And it is official because Gladiator Law Firm says so.
Absolutely. They certified the results. Undisputed.
Undisputed. Undefeated. Undeniable. Unprecedented. 3:46 to go in your halftime break as we'll take a look at our Humes Ford stats for halftime. Dewey, what do you got on the scribble sheet over there?
Well, I checked with the guys upstairs, and they tell me that Nolan Carey, 7 out of 21 with a touchdown and interception for a total of 96 yards. Marcus Meredith with 1 reception, 19 yards and a touchdown. Connor Sterling, 1 catch for 18 yards. Mason Savitz, 1 catch for 12 yards. Blake Cook, 1 catch for no yards. And Keaton Fresina, number 1, had 3 receptions for 47 yards. A couple of them back-to-back in the towards the end of the second quarter there that set up the 8-yard touchdown run by Nick Lesher.
You didn't even go Joe. You went right to Scotty Fresina.
I don't know. Is it, when you say Fresina, I think of Scotty. Anyways, let's see here. Rushing, the Tasmanian Devil, Nick Lesher, 7 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. Lamech Albers, 1 carry for no yards. And Nolan Carey, 4 carries for -4 yards. On the defensive side, we have Jack Van Carey, Greer, Nick Lesher, and Mason Savitz all with 1 tackle apiece. Lamech Albers with a tackle and a half. Blake Cook with 2 tackles. Number 60 is Tyler Adahold with 2 tackles. Our Corey Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Albers with 2 tackles as well, and leading all tackles. And you really don't want to see this stat be the leader on the team, but number 13, attaboy Marcus, 3 tackles in the first half as he was busy in the secondary.
So the take here, well, the weather played a little dividend as we knew it was going to, right? That was our key to the game. The trench battle matters. The ball's going to be wet. The field's going to be slick. And, boy, that really come out and bite the Beavers early in this one. But to the Corry Beavers' credit, they continue to fight. They punch in a touchdown. Now they've got the second half kickoff. What are you seeing out there?
Well, they just need to – we got through that first half. It was a little bit ugly like the weather was. The Beavers had 2 turnovers. They had 4 penalties. They just need to get back to playing Beaver ball and focus on a good balanced attack. And they're doing well on defense as they were able to shut the Bisons down for most of that first quarter. But the Bisons struck for 2 touchdowns after the Beavers took the lead 7-0. And then, like you say, the Beavers able to come back with a late touchdown run by Nick Lesher, aided by a couple of beautiful catches by Fresina to get him into the 4-yard line. But we have a ball game here.
We have a ball game, and we knew it was going to be a banger. Got a little ugly with the weather. We're expecting more weather coming in about a half an hour. Maybe even worse than that first bet. We'll have to see where it goes. But right now, the Beaver faithful out there doing a staple here at halftime, the Cotton Eye Joe. We're going to take a small break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll have that second half kickoff when we come back right after this.
With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs. Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday Ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com. Also on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions and the streaming TV apps, Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and Chromecast. All you got to do is download the Boxcast app, and you can watch it live right on your big 65-inch TV at home. And I want to send a quick shout-out to Corner Barn Grill with live entertainment tonight. They have the Deej Experience Sports Stream pumping on their TVs to their clientele down there, and probably enjoying some dinner, some Beaver football, and some live music. So I want to send a shout out to the Corner Barn Grill and thank them and all our sponsors for their sponsorship all year long right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. So we got the second half kickoff. As the Bison get it teed up here. And we're getting ready to get this second half of action underway. It's the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter. As they step into it, Beavers will field it at the 15. Take it across to the 20. Up the middle, has a little hole, breaks a tackle, now gets corralled, and still pushing the pile forward. All the way up to the 35.
I believe that was number 2, Will Allen, on the return, Scott, as he was lined up on that side of the field. And he gets it out across the 35 to the 36-yard line to set up the Beaver offense in good field position to start this third quarter.
So it is a huge gain and a big momentum getter here. The Beavers got to capitalize on the field position now, Dewey, and punch us in the end zone one more time, regain this lead. And you mentioned during the break that Nolan Carey looks a little hobbled out there.
Yeah, he got a little hitch in his giddy-up as he jogs out onto the field. It almost looks like a tight, sore or lower back issue, but I'm not no doctor by any means, but he's back out there in the field. And I haven't seen Blake Cook come out from halftime either, so we'll keep an eyeball out for him.
Here is the give. Lesher up the middle with a head of steam, and Leboeuf quickly stacks him up. He's going to gain maybe 2 on the play.
Out across to the 38-yard line, and 2nd and 8 upcoming for the Beavers.
So we knew this one, Dewey, was going to be a bit of
we knew it was going to be a very physical game.
So here we go. We got 3 receivers to the bottom side, single receiver up top, and it's Lesher, the lone setback behind Carey, as Carey readies for the snap here. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it across the middle, and it's caught. What a grab by the freshman, Connor Sterling. Oh, wow.
Now, how do you do with your second reception of the game? And that's a good enough for Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down for the Beavers to start things going here in the right directions out to their 49-yard line.
Oh, just laid out for it and hauled it in, and he's going to be pivotal if Blake Cook can't go, Dewey. It's going to be that young freshman getting in.
Well, you like to see steady hands out there as he corralled the tough pass there. It gets the Beavers a fresh set of downs to work with as we are rolling here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter.
Trips to the bottom side, single receiver up top, single back behind Carey. Lesh. He comes the other way, and the pass is dropped.
Walters with a good defense on the play there, knocking it away from the intended receiver.
Marcus Meredith was the intended target. Will Allen will check back into the game now. 10:15 to go. The clock stopped. 2nd and 10 for the Beavers. And here we go, Dewey. Boy, this is a big momentum drive right here. It could swing the game either way right now.
Beavers looking to regain the lead. They started the scoring tonight, had a 7-0 lead. And then we watched as Leboeuf built up a 16-7 advantage before the Beavers scored late in the first half to make it 16-13 at the half. And that is the score with which we're playing with right now.
Trips, bottom side, sends the back in motion out to his left. Carey throws it over the middle, and it's caught and dropped. Intended for Mason Savitz, and he had it in his hands and got away from him.
Again, another high throw from Carey. And Mason Savitz had to climb the ladder again and just lost it on the way down, unable to secure it.
And it's almost like Carey can't get a drive on the ball.
He's
like
all arm.
He can't push off that back foot, and it's causing his passes to sail on him.
Yeah, he's not able to step into it, like you say, and the balls are just coming out high. And you got to be careful with that. You don't want to overthrow an intended receiver and throw it right into the breadbasket of somebody with a white shirt.
3rd and 10 with 10:10 to go here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter. Trips to the bottom side. Carey sends the back in motion. He's back to pass. He throws it over the middle. He got hit when he released it. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 10, and we might see Peace B punt formation here for the Beavers.
And Carey is coming off the field, so if they get into punt formation, they're going to have a new punter back there.
Turbin, maybe?
Landon Hasbrook has done punting duties in the past for the Beavers, and I see number 61 out there as he tears the gloves off. And it looks like he's just going to throw him down on the field or hand him to his teammate Albers as he gets back inside the 40, about the 37-yard line.
So Hasbrook will await, has it. Gets a good end-over-end punt, high one. That's going to hit and bounce and take a Beaver roll inside the 20. Nope, just at the 25. Make it the 26-yard line. So Hasbrook, yeah, there's definitely something going on with Nolan Carey. And
Carson Braswell did the downing on the punt team there to pin the Bison at their own 26-yard line. But like you say, Scott, Carey has some kind of an issue, and here comes the rain again, and this weather is not going to make that issue go away.
No.
If anything, it's going to exemplify and make it flare up.
This spout's supposed to be worse than the first spout we had.
Well, here it comes. It is starting here as the Bison go to work on their own 26-yard line. To give to Bloss going over the right side, cutting back against the grain, driven back there nicely. As he gets to the 30-yard line, a gain of 4, maybe to the 31. As about 3 black jerseys pushed him back, give him the 31, a gain of 5. It brings up 2nd and 5. And we're just going to see a steady diet of that for the rest of the game, I think.
Yeah, I think Leboeuf, you got to lead. It's only 3 points, but I'm hammering the big guy, right?
Keep going with it until it's broke. And if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Just keep hammering.
So here we go. We got Walters. Fakes the handoff, rolling out. Here's the pass to a wide open. He dropped it. In and out of his hands. He couldn't reel it in.
I think that was Aiden Strutchen, number 27, sophomore. And it just, like you say, in and out of the hands. Rain coming down now, getting heavier. And the Bison's looking at 3rd and 5. A little bit of a low throw from Walters, but a catchable ball. Maybe he just tried to run with it before he caught it. But a critical third down here for the Bison. Clock stopped at 9:10. And the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter.
Oh, Beavers kind of jumped there, and here come the Hankies.
Corner bar and grill flag down, and the Bisons look like they're going to get a freebie.
Yeah, a couple Beavers jumped on that one. They're ready to get after it, Dewey, but you got to be patient.
As I like to say, you got to play between them ear holes.
We're going to put that on a shirt.
I'm sure it'll sell a ton. And it's enough for Adelia's Gifts and Decor first down. First one of the second half for the Bisons, and that was a critical 3rd down and 5 conversion as it gets them out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
We got 9:06 to go here. 1st and 10 for Leboeuf. They'll break the huddle. Beavers looking for a big stop here. Leboeuf jams them in tight. Got 2 receivers to the bottom. Blos. Play action. Here's the pass under pressure. He's going to throw deep, and that pass is tipped and almost picked off and knocked away. And guess who it is back there?
Keaton Fresina.
Keaton Fresina making another big play tonight for the Beavers. And, man, I'm telling you what, he's got a good lead here for the Karate Chevrolet player of the game thus far.
Well, I've also got someone else in mind that's had their hand in quite a few plays as well.
Ooh, we're going to have our little vote-off, are we?
We might. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 36. As, again, the rain continuing to get stronger here. Mother Nature turning up the volume on us.
Low snap. Blos gets the carry off the right side. He's got a wall of blockers, and he got tripped up and brought down.
Right around the 42-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
I believe it was Lamech Elbers climbing off the bottom of that pile. So the linebackers doing their job pursuing, Dewey.
Doing a nice job of knifing in there, making plays. And there I do see Blake Cook out of the locker room finally, but he has street clothes on. His night is done.
That's a tough break for Cook tonight. Such a big pivotal part of the offense. As Walters under center gives it. Keeps it, actually, and he's going to have the first down as he keeps fighting his way forward, and it is a Dahlia's Gift and Decor first down.
Faked the bloss and kept it around the far corner. Got just enough for the first down out across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Bisons with another set of fresh downs to work with. Clock runs under 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's good job here by Leboeuf, just milking the clock now. Beavers got to come up with a stop here, I can't let him go. Shotgun rolling out here to the left. Little flare out here by the receiver. Fresina drilled him, but he got away. You got to wrap up. And it's going to be close, and it is going to be another Dahlia Gifts and Decor first down. Fresina had him lit up, and he got away from him. You got to wrap him up and drive through it, Dewey.
Well, he drove through it, but the receiver kind of spun just as he was getting contact and was able to spin right out of that and gain some extra yards. And it looks like they're going to mark him. Oh, we got a holding call, looks like, against the Bison. I did not see the corner bar and grill flag down in the backfield, so that's going to back the Bison up.
That's a big break there for the Beavs.
Flag down right around the 41-yard line of the Bison.
Now the officials are going to get together here.
I never like it when they get together after they make a call like that. It means they're not all on the same page. And you might see something different come out of this conversation.
It could be a yardage discussion, too. You never know.
Well, if the spot of the foul was the 41-yard line, they should mark it off from the spot of the foul back 10 yards, and that's going to be a huge penalty. Yeah, they'll get to play the down, but it's going to be first down and close to 30.
No, it's holding defense.
So they'll take the penalty away from the Bison, and it looks like the play will stand then. Bisons will decline the penalty and take the end of the play.
Holding against the Beavers, and that's going to be, boy, disaster. Strikes holding against Corry, and that's going to mark it well into the Beaver territory here.
Not
now.
only do they get the play, but they get an extra 10 yards put at the end of the run. because they have it all marked all the way down to the 25-yard line. How could that be right?
I don't know.
Wow.
I know Coach Goodwill's not happy with it.
I don't understand that call. I'm scratching my head on that one, Scott.
Here's the snap, give up the middle to Blows. He blows through, breaks a tackle, and he's all the way up close to the 10-yard line.
And it's another Delia's Gifts and Decor first down if this play stands. And it looks like it will as the chain gang moving up the field. Short of the 10, going to spot him at the 11, so another opportunity to get a first down before the touchdown as Leboeuf is in business here inside the Rossbecker red zone.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Leboeuf. The keeper, Walters, up the middle, and he gets driven backwards as Lamech Albers again. What a night he's had on defense.
Yeah, he not fooled at all on that play. There's going to be no gain on the play as he pulled the quarterback, Walters, back off the pile. And he's a little slow to get up, it looks like, as he'll come to the sideline.
Well, you get through the first 2 games pretty scratch-free, Dewey, and tonight we knew it was going to be a heavy-hitting kind of game.
We knew it was going to be a physical game no matter what.
Yeah, and we'll see what the pup list looks like next week, but this has been a physical matchup.
So
and we knew it was going to be.
They'll give him a yard on the play, so 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Here's the keep. He's going to get driven in the backfield, and it's a lifted health sack. And that's going to be called dead, and that's a good call by the official there.
But a nice play by a Corry Higher Ed spotlight player of the game, number 55, Cale Albers, busting through from the middle of that line. It's going to be a 5-yard loss all the way back to the 15, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 14.
Release the crazy dogs on the defensive line, man. There they go again. Clutch play for the Beaver defense as the rain continues to get heavier and heavier here at Sheen Field tonight. Twins to the top side, sidecar to the right. Man in motion. That's Sadowski rolling out. Walters makes the pass, and it's knocked away. A great defensive play. Keaton Forsina
that was Forsina again, busting up the pass play, and it'll be 4th and 14 from the 15.
Keaton Forsina is having himself a ball game tonight.
Well, after that play, he's definitely front runner.
And Leboeuf looks to go for it here on 4th and 14 with 5:21 to go.
The kicking team coming out.
Oh, they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, number 5, Xavier Blos, will come out with the kicking pad as he will put it down at the 22-yard line. So this will be a 32-yard attempt as the rain picks up here.
32 yards in the blowing rain. The snap's down, the kick is up, and he drills it right down the middle. And Leboeuf will tack on 3. 19-13. They lead by a touchdown. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions. We'll be back right after this. Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as Leboeuf kicks it off at their field goal, fielded at the 9-yard line.
Allen
lowers
again on
his
the
head,
return.
Will Allen, and he gets across the 25 there, maybe to the 26, and the Beavers will set up shop there.
Needing a long, steady drive here, Scott. Get back in this one. Just a one-score game. Beavers trailing 19-13, but time starting to become a little bit of an issue here. 5:10 to go here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales third quarter.
It is extremely critical here, Dewey, in this rain that the Beavers do not turn this football over. They need to get down there and put 6 on the board and tie this game up.
Leaning on their defense to stay in it so far. Corry in the gun here.
Need a heavy dose of Lesher on this drive. They give it to him. Lesher up the middle, trying to pick his way through, fight his way through the blocks, and Leboeuf finally gets to him at about the 30. And tackles him there. They're going to spot him at the 29, I believe.
Good solid 3 yards on first down. Brings up 2nd and 7. Just shy of the 30, so almost 4 yards. As the clock continues to run here, Van Corry comes in from the sideline with the play. Beavers have been very deliberate with their play calls tonight. But they've got to make this drive count.
Rain is starting to get harder and harder in sheets here. Man in motion in the backfield. Corry takes, gives Lesher off the left side, and he's going to get swallowed up.
Maybe to the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Boy, Dewey, I'll tell you what, it looks like there's a hole there, and as quick as possible, Leboeuf seals it right up in a hurry. They are very gap sound on defense.
Well, we've always said it when Leboeuf comes to town, they have a solid football squad. Don't care what their record is. They always play hard. They're always well coached, and they give you a good contest. As the weather is just drenching everybody that's out in the open.
Ball gets put down, Corry in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield, twins to the bottom side. Corry takes a snap. Play action, he's going to throw it over the middle. He's got his back, Lamech Elbers, and he's tackled immediately, and it's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
Aiden Strutchens, number 27, on the tackle, and they're going to mark him just outside the 34-yard line, so you're looking at 4th and less than 2.
And it looks like the Beavers are going to elect to punt. So Beavers will line up in Piece B formation. Piece B punt formation, I should say.
And it will be Landon Hasbrook again, number 61, out there doing punt duties. As we get settled in here for this Piece B punt.
Here's the snap. Good kick from Hasbrook, and it's fielded and a fair catch at the 35-yard line, so a good punt. And now the Beaver defense has to come out and stop them again.
That catch was made by Hunter Villa, number 10 for the Bison, and he's had himself a ball game tonight so far as well. .240 to go in this third quarter, Scott, so this quarter's kind of rattled right through.
Yeah, it is pouring here at Sheen Field. As Leboeuf comes out, lines up with 2 to the bottom side, single receiver to the top, sidecar to the left. Walters takes it, gives it to Blouse. Coming off the right side, he gets through the hole. He's got a first down, and he's all the way up to the 47-yard line. And it's a Dahlia Gibson decor first down for the Bison.
That'll rack up 5 in the second half for the Bison to go along with 10 they had in the first half, Scott, as they're starting to pay dividends with this running attack that they have. Clock will continue to run here, 2.5 before the end of the third quarter. Bison's just short of the Dusty's towing 50-yard line.
They send twins to the bottom side here. Walters in.
Down, but it's going to be Bison, so I'm sure.
This jar of the game got about position back.
Absolutely. And time starter as well. Touches your get on the ball. It's just a one-score game right now, so you're leaning against the key way.
And they've answered the call most of the night. We'll see if they can come up with a big play here. And this is Sadowski with the carry off the right side. It's going to be a few yards play there. Give him 3 or 4.
Back up to the 40-yard line. So it will be 2nd down and 18.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Hard to see through this window with the glare, you know.
I believe that was Connor Sterling.
So that's what Connor Sterling with the tackle.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. The officials out there with a tight end on every play trying to keep the ball dry as possible. A nice open field tackle from the freshman.
Throws it over the middle, wide open, and he gets stuck with a big take body shot hit.
Coach Jeff Goodwill there.
And I mean, he got stuck. And he said, we didn't think Connor Sterling was going to be ready for varsity action, but he's proven otherwise, and he comes up with a big stick right there.
Yeah, he's taking his opportunity to the fullest here.
47 seconds ago, Corey pre-owned auto sales, and that's Blos, and he gets through, and a monster gain all the way up to the 31-yard line. Blos just blew that hole in the middle wide open.
Running with authority and some confidence down that far hash. And that will give the Bison another Delia's Gibson Decor 1st down. And we are under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. I don't know if the Bisons will have to run another play here, but they will come up to the line with 30 seconds to go.
So the 31, it's going to be Walters. Sends a man in motion to give right up the middle again. And right up the middle, Bull in the China shop. There goes Damian Blos again.
Another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor 1st down as they are just chunking out the yardages play after play here. 1st and 10 at the 20 as they're knocking on the Rossbecker red zone, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter, Scott, as they're just going to let the last seconds run out here.
Down to 5 seconds. The clock digs down deep, and the Beavers got to dig down deep. They trail 19-13 as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be back with the 4th quarter, brought to you by Corey J. Lambert Surveying. Beavers trail 19-13. We'll be back on the DG Experience Sports Stream right after this.
You never know when you might need some quick cash. Corry Federal Credit Union has you covered with quick cash specials available all year long. Members can receive amounts ranging from $500 to $1,000. Must meet certain qualifications and certain restrictions may apply. Call 814-663-3263 or text 814-663-7029 for all the details on quick cash. Available year-round at Corry Federal Credit Union. Corry Federal Credit Union is located in Corry, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU, federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
Well, welcome back to the DG Experience Sports Stream. As we're starting the 4th quarter of play, brought to you by Corey J. Lambert Surveying. The give here to Blos. He's got an open hole again, and he's ankle tackled. Mason Savitz got him, but Blos is tuning up the band right now.
That's 3 1st down runs in a row for Blos, and a score here would all but seal the deal for the Bisons. As they lead by 1 score, 2 scores would almost be insurmountable here in these weather conditions. And the Beavers a little banged up here tonight. Bison's up to the line, letting that clock continue to run.
Man in motion as they shift. Walters gives it up the middle, and the Beavers this time stack it up. As twisting up forward for a couple yards is Brady Black with the carry. And that's...
No gain on the play. It'd be 2nd and goal from the 10.
No gain, but these Bison, boy, they're starting to just pile drive that ball up the middle.
And they're feeling a little extra confident with the lead and potential another score upcoming. Beavers need a Bracken Funeral Home turnover here to turn the momentum onto their side.
Officials uncover the ball with a towel, trying to keep it dry, as you say, Dewey. Here's Dominic Walters, turns. He's going to keep it. He's going to get free, and he's going to make his way just shy of the end zone. They're going to spot him at the 1, I believe. Man, Walters, a little slippery, spinning and turning this way. Almost punched that in for another touchdown.
A little hip give and take away all in the same motion. And the Bisons are looking at 3rd and goal from the 3, it looks like.
Boy, and a Bracken Funeral Home turnover would be huge right here. And much needed for the Beavers. Trailing 19-13, 10:15 to go in the Corey J. Lambert surveying 4th quarter of play. Bison will break huddle. They send Garrett Skinner out wide to the left side. Everybody else bunched in tight. Man comes in motion. Here's the give. Blos. And they stick him in the backfield. And a big stop there for the Beaver defensive front.
Porter Kafferlin leading the charge. Number 5 got in there first. And also helping out is Cale Albers as well from the defensive line. And they're going to lose a few yards. Well, they're going to lose 1 yard to give them forward momentum to the 4. It'll be 4th and goal from the 4.
And this could very well potentially be the ball game here, Dewey.
They're going to go for a field goal.
Oh, they're going to kick a field goal.
From the 11-yard line. So this is a 21-yard field goal to make this a 2-score game.
Here's the snap. That's a bad snap. The Beavers trying to get there. And they got him. They tackled him. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10 deep inside their own territory. But that's a big defensive stand for the Beavers.
Just shy of the end zone. And we're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout as the Bison is slow to get up on the end of that play.
So we'll take a break. It's a Corey Manor injury timeout. We'll be back. 19-13. Beavers got a long field to go when we get back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads. Located at 710 East Columbus Avenue, Corey Pre-Owned Auto Sales takes pride in having an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. They have a passion for vehicles and a passion for helping their customers. For the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you'll ever have, contact Corey Pre-Owned.
Well, all right, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. And we're going to have whistles again as Beavers set up shop at their own 1-yard line. Dewey, they need 99. And we'll see what the whistles are about here. And we get lined up to go here. So Carey in his own end zone looking. Quick pass, and it's caught. A shifty move made, and he's going to get out to about the 10, and that'll give the Beavers a little bit of breathing room here.
That could be a first down as they're marking them at the 11. The chain gang are on the move. That's Adelia's Gifts and Decor first down. I believe that was Mason Savitz on the reception, and a dive across the first down marker, and that was a critical first down for the Beavers.
As the rain continues to fall at Sheen Field, Beavers need to go the length of the field here to take the lead. If they can punch it in and kick the extra point. Takes a snap, misdirection snap there, and it's taken up the middle, and a big chunk play there from the Tasmanian Devil, Nick Lesher.
Down that far hash mark, close to the 19-yard line. Will bring up 2nd down and 2 after the 8-yard carry.
I'll take that play all day if you get down the field with it, Dewey. We've got plenty of time here.
Just keep chunking the yardage out. Keep moving forward. Keep making positive plays.
High and tight.
2 hands on the ball.
Twins each side here. Beavers line it up in the gun. It's Lamech Elbers in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. They give. Elbers up the middle, and Elbers is going to push forward, and he's going to have another Dahlia Gibson decor first down. Beavers on the move here with 7:58 to go in the Corey J. Lambert Surveying fourth quarter of play.
That's all you have to do. Small little goals, very makeable. Just keep chunking out these first downs. The field will get short as you get closer to the end zone. Just keep chunking them out. Rain continuing to fall here at Howard Sheen Field. It let up for a little bit of the second quarter and most of the third quarter. But it's back in full force here tonight, Scott. We're going to get wet going to the truck.
Twins each side. Here's the snap. Carey back to pass. Makes the throw, and it's high over the head of his intended target. And I think it might have been Sterling out there. But
Sterling was on the near side.
I just like to get back to that ground game. It's working.
Well, this way it stops the clock. It's 2nd down and 10. Now let's get back to the run game.
Keaton Forcina comes to the sideline.
Keeps the defense honest. You can't just become one-dimensional. They'll start to key on it. Beavers still a long ways to go here.
The official gets him up to the ball. Twins to the top side. Look like Van Carey to the bottom. Twins in the backfield. Here's the give. Ball almost came out. And that was a dangerous play there. And the Bison wrap them up deep in the backfield. That's going to set up about a 3rd and 17.
We'll be generous to say 3rd and 15. From just outside. 3rd and 15 from the 17-yard line. Got to get out to the 32-yard line. Seven minutes to go in the ball game with the clock running. Going to have to dial up a big play here. Forcina will come in from the sideline with the play call.
Time is running here, Dewey. And it won't be for long before it starts becoming a factor, especially if you don't convert here. Trips bottom side. Single receiver to the top. Carey, he has a single back behind him. He's going to take the snap. Back to pass. Under pressure. And he's going to get dropped for a lifted health sack. And that's going to set up 4th and long. And at this point, you have to punt it away. You need a quick 3 and out here on this next Bison possession.
And we're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout as we have a Beaver down on the field at the bottom of that pile, not getting up. We'll take a little break and be back.
It is 19-13. Bisons have the ball. 6:17 to go in the game. You're watching Beaver football on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave couple $100, you could leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing Company has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry with over 75 years of manufacturing excellence. They are currently hiring for all positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Corry Manufacturing Company would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in the 2024-25 season.
Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union building on North Center Street in Corry.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you, Jack Hasbrook, Lisa Lockwood on cameras, and Hunter Jordan joining us up here in the booth tonight with all the rain. He's having fun on the switch and the scoreboard, trying to get it figured out here. He's done all right tonight. What's not all right is we still got a Beaver down, Dewey, and it's Nolan Carey of all people.
Yeah, he's been down on the field and not looking good. He's not moving around much as they have a whole slew of people surrounding him out there with an umbrella. And just as I say that, they finally get him into a seated position as he spent a long time flat on his back out there. But when you have protocols to go through, they go through them and they are relentless with them. And they make sure that they take care of the safety of the player to the utmost.
And Mike Fedishin, he does a great job with these kids when they get hurt. Always safety first when it comes to these kids.
Always right there on top of it. It doesn't matter if it's football or volleyball or basketball or baseball or whatever game he is at. He is always there and takes very good care of not only the Corry Beaver athletes but also the visiting team if they need a trainer, and does a nice job to make sure that everybody is taken care of and gets good quality care.
So Lucas Baker down here on the sideline warming it up with Keaton Fresina. And Baker, he come in last week about halftime when the Beavers were up big on the Dragons and really did a good job moving the offense, commanding the offense like Jeff Goodwill said. And Coach Goodwill was happy with his placement of the ball and running the offense.
Well, you never know when you're going to need them. And that's why it's so valuable in games like last week to get your backup in there and get some good game experience. And I'm sure Mr. Baker is not looking forward to coming into these types of conditions, but
right.
He's going to be chomping at the bit to have this opportunity.
So here's the deal. Coming up tomorrow, while we have a minute here, I want to thank all of our sponsors as
will be on the road tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do, Dewey, is I'm going to send Jack with you for the JV game at Fort Leboeuf.
All right.
And then that way we can leave
all the equipment in the
dry.
dry.
Equipment in the dry press box here as Carry's up. And a good sign here, walking off under his own power. He is hobbling, but he is walking on his own power, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, the bad sign is that somebody else is carrying his helmet, and I believe that's why he was down for the length of time that he was down there. But with 6:17 to go in the Corry J. Lambert Surveying fourth quarter, we got the game to finish up here as Corry will get to the sideline and continue with his recovery.
So it'll be up to this Beaver punt team here, I believe, as 4th and 19. They're going to need to get a good punt away here. You got to be extra careful with the snap. You're backed up against your own end zone. And you need a good kick, and you need good defense here with 6:12 to go. Here's the snap. It's handled well. Kick is away. It's an end-over end kick, and it's going to take a Beaver hop. It crosses the Dusty's towing 50-yard line, and we got a good kick out of it. It rolls all the way down to the Leboeuf 39-yard line. So a great kick from Hasbrook, and now the Beavers' defense has got to come out and get a 3-and-out.
3-and-out, or I would much rather see a Bracken Funeral Home turnover as the Beavers look to continue to fight in this one. Just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game, needing a stop on defense or a score on defense to get back in it as they trail by 6. Bison come out on the ball. 2 receivers up top.
Sidecar to the left. Here's the snap. They give to Blos, and he's getting bounced around, and the Beavers drop him after a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Well, the far official spotting him at the 41, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 as he gets to that 41-yard line, gets the clock rolling. Neither team has burnt any timeouts in this second half that I can see.
Well, they probably knew they were going to need them.
Well, it was going to become an issue for sure, as this has been a very physical, very tight game from the opening whistle to now.
So here we go. They're going to line up with twins to the top side. Sidecar to the left of Walters. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it. And the Beavers trying to strip at that ball. They got him wrapped up after a gain of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 6, I believe.
You are correct.
Clock now ticking down to 5 minutes to go here in the Corry J. Lambert Surveying, 4th quarter of play.
3rd and 6 from the Bison 43-yard line. And the clock under 5 minutes to go.
Need a stop here, Dewey. Need a big stop.
Bison stay in that base formation.
Twins to the top side. Walters takes the snap, gives it to Blouse. He gets through and he gets stood up. There's a flag on the play as he's wrapped up and dropped, and he's going to be 5 yards shy of the first down anyways, but we got to see what the corner bar and grill hanky on the field is for here.
It came from the back judge, or the head official, and it usually is in holding territory when he throws it. So it was 3rd down and 6, a 2-yard gain to the 45, or a 1-yard gain to the 44.
And how about this?
They're going to decline the penalty. It'd be 4th and 5 from the 44.
He's leaning on the defense here, and he's going to try and take 4th down from him. Beaver Nation needs to get loud here, and they pump up the volume a little bit.
And it looks like Leboeuf is going to get into Peace B punt formation here a little late. But you got to be disciplined here not to go off sides. Good snap. The punt is away. Allen catches at the 25, gets out across the 26, 7, 8, 9, gets all the way up to about the 30-yard line. So a very short return, but the Beavers have the ball back with 4:22 to go.
So here we go. 4 minutes, 22 seconds to go. The Beavers trail by 6, and they'll set up shop 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line.
70 yards away from pay dirt, and you have your backup quarterback coming in.
And it's Lucas Baker at the helm to try to lead this winning drive, or at least tying drive, And he's got 4:22 to work with 3 timeouts in his back pocket. This is a big-time moment for Lucas Baker. Coming in for the injured Nolan Carey. He's got twins in the backfield with him. Is Elbers and Lesher. Set up deep. Now moves Lamech over. Gives. Lesher up the middle. Lesher pushing the pile forward for about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, we're going to give him 4, call it 2nd and 6 as he gets to the 34. But I'm sure the Bison are very content to give him 4 yards and continue to let that clock run.
Well, the Beavers got to pick up the pace here.
That's a good point. As they are starting to...
in and out of the huddle. Here's Baker in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it out and sails a pass. What a one-handed grab! Are you kidding me? Down the sideline, breaks a tackle. Still going all the way to the 36-yard line. Are you kidding me?
Mason Savage just put the paw out and snuck that one right out of the air. That's a huge conversion. And a big Delia's Gibson Decor first down for the Beavers.
Yeah, and Savage getting the crowd a little fired up here as the Beavers on the move. 3:37 to go, and it's Lucas Baker. Little high on the throw. Savage made it look good, though. And here we go.
1st and 10 at the Bison 41-yard line.
2 backs in the backfield, turns. Here's the give. Lesher. Oh, and he got hit up high, and he gets dropped at the 40-yard line.
Good tackle there by 55, Caden Milner.
They're going to spot it at the 41 for no gain there, Dewey. Clock continuing to roll here. Beavers got to show a little bit of urgency. 3:20 to go. And the Corey J. Lambert survey in 4th quarter. Savage checking back into the game here, Dew.
Coming in from the sideline with the play. As the Beavers will break the huddle and come up to the line.
3:04 and counting. Baker in the gun, twins to the top side. The single receiver at the bottom is Keaton Forsina. Elbers and Lesher in the backfield. Baker takes it, rolls out. He's in trouble, and he's going to get spun down. And that is going to be a lifted health sack all the way back to the 48-yard line.
That was Sadowski with the tackle for the Bison, and it's going to push the Beavers back across the Dusty's Towing 50-yard line to their own 48-yard line, looking at 3rd down and 20.
That's going to set the 3rd and 21 for the Beavers.
2:20 to go in the game, Scott.
A big 3rd and 21 here, Dewey. You know what? You take 2 plays to get this back. You need at least 10 here. 12 if you can push it. But you got to get a big chunk. Back to pass. Baker. He's going to throw it, and it's high, and it sails over the head of his intended target.
Connor
and
Sterling.
Now that's going to be 4th and 21 for the Beavers.
4th and 21 for the Beavers.
So this is the ball game in this play here. 2:03 to go in the game, but the Beavers needing about 1/5 of the field on this play to keep possession of the ball and keep their hopes alive.
So it is 4th and 21 with 2:03 to go. Leboeuf leads it 19-13 here in the Corey J. Lambert surveying 4th quarter of play. Trips top side for Baker. Single receiver to the bottom. Lesher the lone back. Back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to throw deep downfield, and that one should be a flag for pass interference. No call, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, the Beavers had a shot at it. Forsina tried to swim around the defender to get to that ball, and just no call from the officials, and the Beavers turn it over on downs with 1:54 to go.
So the Bison will take over here. Beavers still with 3 timeouts. You got to get a quick 3 and out here, though. Now you're in danger territory.
Yeah, you can ill afford to give up a first down, because then the Bison will be able to just run the clock out as Walters and the Bison come up to the line, leading by 6.
Man in motion, low snap. It's a pitch, and the Beavers wrap him up, and he's going to get about a yard out of it. Beavers got to take a timeout, and they do.
Yeah, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 48 as the Beavers burn their first Jim's Automotive timeout of the second half.
Jim's Automotive timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Beavers trail it. They need a quick 3-and-outer turnover. Minute 47 to go. We come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We've got 2nd and 10. Here's the give for the Bison. Coming around the right side, pushing the pile forward. It's going to get a few on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6. As the Beavers quickly take another Jim's Automotive timeout.
That'll leave them with 1 to go, Scott, but they got to find a way to get off the field here on defense.
Well, it's 2-down territory for the Bison no matter what happens here. I can't foresee him punting it.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
You know.
You don't punt here at all. You don't make it on 3rd down here. You're definitely going for it on 4th down with where the field position is. Don't give up the big return on the punt. I know the weather is inclement and not conducive to catching punts, but you don't take that chance that you give up a big punt return and give the ball away on special teams.
Well, we want to make sure, folks, that you make sure you like us and follow us on Facebook for all the news and update coming games and blog posts new this year on DeejExperience.com. And tune in for tomorrow's action, 10 a.m. It all starts here as Leboeuf comes out. Shotgun formation, sidecar to the right. And here's the give to Blos. And he's pushing the pile forward, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and looks like about 4 to go here.
4th and 4 after that stop on 3rd down. Beavers out of timeouts as they burn their last Jim's Automotive timeout. And, boy, I tell you what, you tell me with a minute and a half to go in a ball game, down a score, you have a chance to tie it up, I'd take it.
And it's, boy, I knew this was going to be a banger tonight, Dewey, but I didn't want it like this. This make the heart palpitations go a little quicker, if you know what I'm talking about here.
Well, this is what makes a team stronger. You play through adversity. You dig deep. You find out who's going to step up when you're facing that adversity and lead the team forward. And the Beavers have their work cut out for them here as they are leaning on the seniors that are out on the field. And it's been a great game here tonight. And here comes the Bison needing a 4th and 4 conversion with a minute 35 to go.
4th and 4. This is the ball game.
They're
in punt formation. All right. Watch for the fake. Don't jump off sides. If you jump off sides, it's an automatic 1st down, and that's the ball game. The snap. Here's the kick, high and away, and that one's going to go out of the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback, and the Beavers have a minute 29 to work with and no timeouts.
I still can't believe they punted it.
4 yards. 4 yards.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, and you just gave up field position for 4 yards. But they punted it so that they didn't have any kind of return. And you were able to whittle some clock off of time off the clock as well.
And you push them back a little bit. So Beavers huddled up here. So quick reminder, as I was saying, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., it'll be Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook at Fort Leboeuf, covering the JV team as JV football in action. We'll have the boys and girls soccer games. Girls plays at 10 a.m. against Oil City. Boys play at noon against Oil City. And then 4 o'clock, rec football against the Northeast Great Pickers, all right here on Deej Experience Sports Stream. Baker back to pass. He's looking. He got hit when he threw, and it's almost intercepted. In and out of the hands. That was a game-ending interception, and it got right through Caden Milner's hands.
Just flat dropped that one, or the pads of the hand were just too wet to squeeze it together. It's 2nd and 10 for the Beavers. 1:24 to go.
Beavers catch a big break right there. And this is where you miss the speed of Blake Cook on the field, right? This is where you could just send him on a 9 route and let him go.
Absolutely. And he was developing into a nice, reliable receiver. And, you just can't teach speed. Either you got it or you don't, and he had it.
Trips bottom side here. In the gun. Back to pass. Baker looking, throws it out here, and it's incomplete, intended for Connor Sterling. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 10.
He was blanketed on the play, as it looked like they were maybe trying to set up a little wide receiver screen there to get it into your playmaker's hands, as Connor Sterling does have some wheels on him, but the Beavers looking at 3rd and 10 from their own 20.
Jet sweep right here, Dewey.
Well, down potential last 2 plays of the game. You got to pull the trigger at some point.
Let the young freshman fly right around the right end. Let him go. Trips bottom side here. Baker lines up with a single back in the backfield as Lesher. Lone receiver to the top side. 3rd and 10 with 1:19 to go in the game. Baker takes it. Quick throw. They get it to Sterling. He's got a lane. He's got a first down. There he goes. Connor Sterling, and they wrap him up. And the Beavers got to get on the ball in a hurry as it's all the way up here to the 42-yard line. A huge play to the freshman. It wasn't a jet sweep, but I'll take it.
Out across midfield, ball spotted at the Bison 42-yard line. 1:09 to go here. They'll wind the clock, just run a play. You don't have to spike it here. Run the play.
Back to pass. Throwing deep downfield. He's got a guy just over the outstretched arms. Oh, he had him open.
Mason Savitz selling out down the near sideline, nearly connecting with Baker as he was inside the 10. And that's 1:04 to go. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Still lots of time to go here. Savitz will come to the sideline for fresher legs to come in. What a throw from Baker.
Yeah, that was
with time running out, and it was right on the money.
2nd and 10. 1:04 to go in the game. Beavers trail 19-13. Baker in the gun. Back to pass. Look, he's going to go long again. He's got a man. It's Keith Persita. Caught, and he's down at the 1. What a play, Keith Persita again.
Another Delius Gibson Decor first down, and what a tremendous play. Baker to Fresina, 1st and goal at the 1.
Lesser in the backfield, the clock winds, 55 seconds to go. Baker's just going to put it in the dirt, stop the clock, and the Beavers are going to draw up a play here. Man, what a couple bombs from Lucas Baker. Are you kidding me? Holy man. Dewey, they might have to cart me off in an ambulance before this one's over.
Well, I don't know CPR, and I'm not giving it to you.
Well, I got my wife here. I'm pretty sure she used to be certified, so.
Well, you better call on her.
You just worry about dialing 911 and don't stutter, okay? Here we go. Beavers line it up. Twins in the backfield. Albert shifts over. Here comes Lush, I bet. They give it to him. And the Bison wrap him up in the backfield, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 to go for a touchdown. Make it 3rd and goal from the 2 now.
They have it spotted at the 3.
37 seconds. Beavers got to try and punch this in. Baker takes, here's the give, Lesh, and they're going to swallow him up in the backfield again. 25 seconds to go. 4th down, no timeouts, clock ticks at 19, down to 15. In the gun, this is the ball game. Baker, he's going to give it to him, and they're going to swallow him up, and that'll be the ball game. With 7 seconds to go, the Leboeuf Bison hold off the Beavers on a massive effort from Lucas Baker and the Beavers to come all the way down the field. And the Bison are going to take over, and all it's going to have to be is a kneel down here. Boy, a bad snap would be huge for the Beavers.
Well, they did have to have a bad snap, and the Beavers would have to recover in the end zone for a touchdown. A Corry custom machine touchdown as they trail by 6 here with 7 seconds to go. Leboeuf in heavy run formation, victory formation, whatever you want to call it. All they got to do is snap the ball and take a knee, and this one is going to be finished.
And they're in tight, and Leboeuf lines up in kneel-down formation. And they get the snap, and Fort Leboeuf holds off a last stabbing effort from the Corry Beavers, and they escape Sheen Field with a 19-13 win. Here tonight, what a ball game. Bad weather, an excellent played game from both teams here, Dewey. Boy, what a finish.
I tell you what, when you say the Beavers never quit, pull up this game, and you'll see that the Beavers never quit.
Well, we're going to head into our post-game show now as the teams meet on the Dusty's Towing 50-yard line. Post-game brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pave for you. Visit them online today at www.p2pavingco.net. And with that, Dewey, let's get into it with our let's go with the statistics first for tonight.
Well, I have we'll start with Leboeuf. They ended up with 18 first downs on the game, 4 penalties, 1 turnover, and they didn't use any timeouts in the second half. The Beavers ended up with 14 first downs. They ended up with 5 penalties and no turnovers as well on that second half, and they used all 3 timeouts. But, boy, what a whale of a game here. 16-13 at the half. Bison out in front. They tack on 1 field goal in the second half, as this was a defensive struggle in the second half, and the Bison able to escape Sheen Field with a much hard-earned victory here tonight.
Well, let's get to it. Our offensive play of the game. What do you got for me? Brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry.
Well, I'm going to say it this way just because I know who you're going with player of the game. I'm going to go with Marcus Meredith, number 13, as he opened up the scoring for the Beavers tonight on a 19-yard touchdown catch way back in the first quarter. And that's my pick for the Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game.
And there it is. Dewey Hurd picks Marcus Meredith. And I'm going to go with the defensive play of the game. I'm not sure which way to go with this. A couple clutch tackles in the backfield. We can go with the
Corry Higher
Ed spotlight player of the game.
Cale Albers, number 55. He had a great play at the end of the second half, second quarter to stop a Bison drive. But I'm going to go with the play that was in the third quarter. Cale Albers had a 5-yard loss tackle in the backfield, and that put the Bison in. 3rd and 15, or no, it put them in. I think they turned it over on downs at the 15-yard line. But Cale Albers with a tremendous job tonight, getting the Erie Community College defensive play of the game.
And that'll take us to the player of the game, brought to you by Crotty Chevrolet. And man, oh man.
He had a whale of a game.
He had a whale of a game. I got to give it to him. I'm sorry.
He started out in the first half with a couple of back-to-back catches, one of 27 yards, one of 10 yards late in the second quarter that set up the 4-yard touchdown run by Nick Lesher. But then two huge catches in the second half, the later one being a 41-yard catch in the fourth quarter that set the Beavers up 1st and goal as time was running out. You got to give the Crotty Chevrolet player of the game the number 1, Keaton Fresina.
And that's going to lead me to tonight's Sportsmanship Award winner. You can talk about Blos all you want, but tonight I'm going with the sophomore quarterback, Dominic Walters. Ran when he had to. Took care of the football, had a couple beautiful deep passes, Dewey, and really broke that defense up with the Beavers that got Blos going.
I'd like to give a little honorable mention if I could.
Sure.
Number 10, Hunter Villa. We called his name a number of times as he had some good defensive plays, and he also had that big catch back in the second quarter that set up the first drive that the Bisons punched in for their first touchdown. So Hunter Villa also had a tremendous game for the Bison here tonight.
You know, and give credit to the Bison. They just come in here and they played Bison football, right?
They did.
They spread it out a little bit more than what we're used to seeing, but they are as advertised. They're a ground and pound team. They take care of the football. The weather did play a little part on both sides of the ball tonight, but Leboeuf did good, and they come out of here with a win. So there you go. Your final score tonight. Beavers fall to the Bisons in their first region game of the year, 19-13 for Dewey Hurd. I am Scott Lockwood for Jack Hasbrook and Lisa Lockwood on cameras and Hunter Jordan on the switch tonight. We wish you a great evening. God bless you all, and we want you to stick around and pay a little thanks to our sponsors tonight. Until then, we'll see you next time.